Yeah, we did it. What is going on, everybody? You can't hear the game. There we go. And welcome to the stream. And a very happy Friday, one and all. It has begun. Yet again. It's the legendary dogs. We'll be seeing some of them today.
Chikorita.
It was Chikorita, and our boy Firebutt, and Totodile.
That's Hobbs' favorite.
Well, I was going to say, who in this case is the afterthought, but only because the two of us, you know, were dealing with that in that moment. But in fact, I think when I first played Gen 2, I think I picked Totodile. Just out of first impressions, yeah. I think so.
Well, I picked Lugia.
It's not, I mean, sure. Yes, you picked the box with Lugia on it for Gen 2. That's correct, yeah. Over Ho-Oh, which is a bird, although this is also a flying type because it's also a bird.
It's a water type.
It's not a water type. It's a flying psychic type.
And why is it swimming, Joe?
Things can't swim unless they're water types?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Oh, well, that's annoying. Sorry, everybody. Okay. For those of you that may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here to continue our second ever Nuzlocke Pokemon Nuzlocke with Pokemon SoulSilver. Last time we beat...
Are there Nuzlocks that aren't Pokemon?
No. You know what? I'm sure there are. I'm not fully aware, but if folks know, let us know in chat. But I'm familiar with the Pokemon ones. I didn't mean to, like, imply to the contrary, but...
Okay.
Okay, I don't care about that. Okay. Anyway, very quickly, last time we beat the first gym in Falconer's Gym. We then got the Pokemon egg from Professor Elm. We hatched it and named it Scramble because it was Togepi. We then leveled it up from level 1 to level 13 and then to 14 with everybody but our starter Firebutt. And we made it all the way here to Azalea Town through Rock... There's a rock cave, whatever the hell it's called. People can let me know. I kind of don't care. But it's fine. We made it here to Azalea. There was an old man getting harassed by Team Rocket. We have some catches to get in this area and stuff today, but I want Amy to be able to read all of your lovely messages that you've sent so far. And if you are out there and you would like to let us know how you're doing, we would love to hear from you. So please feel free to let us know. And in fact, while... Oh, interesting. Did I get my encounter here
There we go.
last time? I don't recall.
Uh-oh.
Let me double check. It's fine. So this is the town, but what route is this? This is route 33. Just wanted to double check because we can look in the PC and see if we caught somebody for route 33. I don't believe we did, but I want to remind myself it's been a week. And they're definitely not on our team if we did catch them, so this would be the place to look. Zubat, where were you? You had to have been caught in the cave, right?
Yeah.
Summary. Union Cave, by the way, is the name of it. And yes, that was our most recent catch. We didn't lose a catch on Route 33, so we do have a catch to get on Route 33, or an encounter on Route 33.
Nice.
So it means that the first Pokemon that we encounter on Route 33 that is unique, we will be able to catch, and then I will attempt to grind a little bit on that route, just with Firebutt to get her up to join the rest of the team. But it does mean that I'm going to switch Mr. Owl to the front for his hypnosis. And Amy, please feel free to, as I said, check in with our good friends here.
Okay.
It's Dupe's Claws. We will keep going.
It duped you.
That's because, there aren't a ton of Pokemon early on in the game, but there are some, and we'll see what else we can get besides this.
Hob is here saying, hey, I can pay attention this time. Also found that fave Pokemon graph if you're interested in me sharing.
Why the hell not? That sounds great.
Yeah.
Our fire's power is going to be weakened because it's raining, so I'll just kill this thing with 2 quick attacks, and we'll move on.
Andy says Lugia is great. Agreed. And a water type.
I like Ho-Oh. I actually really do. I think it's beautiful. I love Sacred Fire. Love it. Such a cool move. So,
Whatever.
I don't dislike Lugia. I'll put it that way. But I really like Ho-Oh quite a bit. All right.
Anyway.
Yeah. Sorry. It's a Rattata. We already have a Rattata as well in Mary. So Mr. Owl and Firebutt can take this thing down, and we'll move on.
Marcus is here saying, sup folks, happy Poke Friday.
What is up, Marcus? Happy Friday to you as well.
Couldn't hear the AC, Marcus says.
No, that's good. Thank you for letting us know. I turned it off regardless. Thankfully, tonight it's not too warm, so I don't mind doing it. But I appreciate the heads up. That's really nice.
I prefer Lugia's design. Ho-Oh's shiny is S tier.
Okay. It says butt behind the heart.
Oh. Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen Ho-Oh's shiny.
Do you want
I
to?
don't believe.
Look it up.
Or Lugia's shiny.
Yeah, Lugia's is fine if I recall. Oh yeah, it just goes pink on the belly. As opposed
And
to like
red.
Yeah. With
Instead
the
of
black parts.
The dark blue.
Yeah, dark blue, thank you.
Boo. Not a fan of Lugia. Lugia's
That's
shiny.
shiny Ho-Oh.
Oh. It's just golden.
Correct.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah, so that's the comparison.
Yeah. Okay. And then it's like tail and like comb are silver.
Yeah. Gold and silver.
Yeah.
Rattata. It's fine. It's still grinding, which we need to do for Firebutt. Our level cap, because as a reminder, folks, we're playing with a level cap. We cannot go above the level of the next gym leader's ace. And Bugsy is the next gym leader here in Azalea Town. And Bugsy's ace is Scyther, which is also the first Pokemon that he starts with, which is terrifying.
Yeah.
And it is level 17. So our Pokemon can be level 17, but they cannot be higher than that, obviously 18 or above. And if they are, as a reminder, we have to put them in the box, and we cannot use them until after we have beaten the gym. So it would mean that anybody that levels up over that number, we couldn't use them in Bugsy's gym, which would be very unfortunate if it were someone like Firebutt or Mr. Owl or Dwayne, because they are all going to be super effective against Bug, and so we want to be able to use them as best we can. Unfortunately, that means we gotta, kind of toe that line. So.
Sure. Marcus says, so how about that double jump kick miss?
What was that from? Was that in our most recent episode? Because I don't recall.
Yeah, we filmed that a zillion years ago, unfortunately.
But remind me, because it is something that I remember. I just have to, Ooh, quick attack does a nice amount of damage there, Rattata. Damn.
Hob says, so for every gen, it has columns for each type. Plus starter, reduced from later
Redacted.
Oh, redacted from later gens. I can't see, guys. It's really awful. Legendary and overall, plus some bonus spots. I can keep it to just 1 through 5.
Yeah, that would be perfect. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just move Firebutt to the front because I actually don't know. Does anybody know the encounters for Route 33? Like, can I find anything here that isn't a duplicate? Because right now we're running into, at night, because we're running into Rattatas and something else.
Marcus says, a few episodes back in Pokemon Black, the first 2 attempts at jump kick by a Deerling missed hella hard against another Deerling.
Yes, I do remember that because it really made you be like, wow, this Pokemon's not great.
Yeah.
It helped contribute to your feeling of it not being great because it just couldn't land a damn jump kick to literally save its own life.
Well, it is a deer.
Yeah.
And deer tend to not be very good at saving their own lives sometimes. So they just freeze as a car is coming towards them.
I was going to say, we grew up in an area where deer were very prevalent on the road.
Yes.
I literally drove out of my parents' driveway. This had to be within the last 10 years, but drove out of my parents' driveway, made a right onto the road outside of their driveway, and at the end of that road, where it hits a T intersection, the sheriff of the town was outside of his car just wandering around in the intersection because he, as the sheriff, had hit a deer at that intersection.
Oh my god.
And was like milling around trying to like find the deer to like see if it was okay or whatever.
Was it around? Find it?
He asked me to go look for it.
Why?
Because I was a scout and he recognized me from scouts, so he knew that I was at least
God.
trustworthy. So he asked me
Guys.
to drive down the road a little bit further to go look for it.
We're from a small ass town.
We really are, yeah. But yeah, I drove down the road and looked for it. I didn't see it, and I had places to be, so I did not double back to go talk to him again to let him know that I hadn't found it. But I'm sure he was fine.
He gave up eventually.
He sure did.
He's still looking for the deer now.
Maybe in his mind.
Marcus says, Hoppip during the day. Everything else is dupes.
Good. Save me some time. Thank you, Marcus. I appreciate that.
Yes, thank you.
This woman doesn't fight.
I'm going to take these earrings out because they're very pretty, but you can't really see them. And they're just very uncomfortable right now.
Fair.
So I don't care. They're coming off.
All right. So yeah, the only thing I could do is come here during the day and attempt to catch a Hoppip off stream. I don't know if that makes much sense, but I do really like Jumpluff. Really like Jumpluff. It is very annoying to deal with for our opponents. So I might consider it. I might.
Jumpluff is okay. I like Hoppip, but I don't like the middle one.
Skiploom.
Yeah.
Because it's a hop, a skip, and a jump. Hoppip, Skiploom, Jumpluff.
Whatever, man.
Not whatever.
I'm not going to remember
I just explained it to you.
I understand, but I'm not going to remember it.
Why not? You don't remember hop, skip, and a jump?
Yeah, I do. I remember that. I'm not going to remember the stupid Pokemon names.
Yeah, my mistake. Anyway.
Hob says normal is Persian, Furret, Delcatty, Bibarel?
Bibarel.
Oh, Bibarel. Okay, right. I know that
Bidoof's
one.
evolution, yeah.
None.
So, in other words, he does not have a favorite normal type from Gen 5.
Okay. Overall, Persian.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, so notably, we have not beaten Team Rocket yet. This is a tip for other folks who might be trying to Nuzlocke this game who have not before. We have not beaten Team Rocket yet at the Slowpoke Well. We have to go up here to Kurt to do that. And in fact, while I'm talking about it, I can get this apricorn. But because we have not beaten Team Rocket, we can go to the west to the forest. Ilex Forest? Ilex Forest. If we had beaten Team Rocket and we tried to walk over here, we would trigger a rival battle.
Boo.
And per Nuzlocke rules, you can't run from a trainer battle. We would then have to beat our rival or lose the challenge. Thankfully, because we have not done that yet, we have potions, we have Pokeballs and Great Balls, perfect. We can go to the Ilex Forest and get our encounter for the Ilex Forest. If, for whatever reason, we had beaten Team Rocket first, our rival would prevent us from getting our encounter in the Ilex Forest.
Wow, that would suck.
Yes. So, right now you just run in this little patch here. I don't know about night versus day, but I know Oddish is a Pokemon that can appear here. There are bugs, I believe, as well.
I love Oddish.
We get Oddish.
Oddish!
Very nice. Now, I'm not going to be stupid and peck this. I might tackle it. I'm also not going to Uproar, because then we can't not Uproar. It did go to sleep first try, which is wonderful. I am going to attempt a Pokeball first. No. Okay. I will tackle it. I was a little afraid of tackling it with Mr. Owl. I am, wary of a crit killing here. But I don't think it will. A crit would not have killed, but now a crit would kill. So I will not be doing that again, because, as a reminder, if we kill this Pokemon, or run out of Pokeballs and have to run, we lose the opportunity for this encounter. Does that mean if we see an Oddish in the future we can't catch it? no. But now that we've caught it, yes. For Doom's Claws.
Nice.
But yeah, we got Oddish. Okay. I always, when I practice this game, it's the weed Pokemon. If exposed to moonlight, it starts to move. It roams far and wide at night to scatter its seeds.
I see. It goes around, fucking its way around the forest.
Can this work? Yes, it can, right? Yeah.
It's me.
Yes. But it's not you.
It's mine.
It's your... Oh, do you want it just to be Amy's? I was going to say Amy's friend.
Okay. I'm always friends with people that fuck their way through the forest.
Tip to all you folks out there, if you want to be Amy's friend, you now know a straight line to it, I guess. Okay, Amy's friend it is.
Okay.
And out of the forest we go, obviously, until we beat Team Rocket. We can come back here to train. Otherwise, we got to do that patch of grass that I was just training Firebutt in. And speaking of which, I can now go ahead and switch Firebutt back to the front. Mr. Owl didn't take any damage, he just used some power points. And I think because of that, I don't think we need to train in the forest. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go to Kurt and trigger the fight with Team Rocket.
Ah.
So we talk to him and he's like, what? They're doing what? I'm going to go get him. And so he runs off, leaving his granddaughter home alone, because that's definitely the safest thing to do.
Yeah.
Especially with a complete stranger. We literally walked in the door. He was like, what? What happened? And then ran off, leaving his granddaughter alone with us. Not safe, not smart. But we can go down the well now because the Team Rocket guy isn't guarding it, because Kurt chased him down here and scared him off. And then he's here and he goes, oh, my back, I hurt my back. And so we have to go in and do everything for him. And then as soon as we beat Team Rocket, he shows up and he's like, oh, my back's better.
Dick bag.
Also, Slowpoke Well would be a place that we could encounter something. I don't believe we can do it yet, though, because we can catch a Slowpoke here, but it needs to be further into the well. I don't think we can do it before we beat Team Rocket. So let's see what they've got. I don't think they're too high level right now. So we should be able to kind of train a bit on these guys. And Firebutt will level up with like 2 experience, so anything from this guy will work. It's a level 9 Rattata, which is a little scary, but it's not raining anymore, so we should be able to Ember. Quick attack does 6. Doubled would be 12. We can take 2 crits, and we kill with another Ember. We are faster because it didn't quick attack, so down goes Rattata, and we now have a level 14 Firebutt.
Nice.
Yeah. The pluses were there.
Shitty.
They existed. Here's another level 9 Rattata. Let's just keep going. Good. No quick attack again. Oof. Damn. And Tail Whip. Alright, so a quick attack again would be a little scary. Still won't kill us. And he didn't even do it. So, we win. Down goes this trainer.
Okay. That was easy.
Right? Oh, even better. I forgot it was this soon. Firebutt's evolving. Yes. So now we have a Quilava against the Bug-type gym.
Yeah.
Don't we have a plus speed nature on you?
You're gonna burn all my bugs.
Scyther is very fast and is faster than a typical Quilava, but I don't know. I think we're plus speed nature, right?
Oh.
We are not. We are not. We are plus special attack nature, which is why that Ember is doing so goddamn much. Really good. Okay.
Awesome. All right. All right.
Perfect. Level 14 Quilava. We will get it up to level 17. Same with Mr. Owl and with Dwayne at minimum. We can work on the others as well.
The question is it going to get another non-normal attack before then?
Who? Firebutt?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but it shouldn't matter as much. I mean, Ember will be pretty good against the bugs, which is against the Scyther.
How many PPs does it have, though?
Like 20 something?
Oh.
Ember?
Okay.
Ember has 25 power points.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Currently 21 because we used 4 on those Rattatas.
I thought it was 15 for some reason.
No, thankfully not. Yeah, there's items in here somewhere.
Okay.
I'll get them. Go ahead.
Marcus says they are pretty, but they look uncomfortable.
I forget exactly what we were talking about.
The Ho-Oh?
No, I thought the Jumpluff? Oh, it's a level 5 Zubat in here. So again, we have to be wary. If we run into any Pokemon that is new as a wild Pokemon, that would be our encounter. This obviously a duplicate. It literally shows the Pokeball in the corner underneath its name. So we're good as a duplicate there. But we will peck this thing to death and move on.
Hob says fire is Charizard. Nice.
Good call.
Houndoom.
Nice.
Camerupt. Infernape. Heatmore. Overall Charizard.
Nice. Very cool.
I do like Jumpluff, but I like more from those types.
Fair enough. Alright, we've got our second grunt here. She's also got 2 Pokemon. She's got level 9 Zubat. Was not able to put it to sleep. See how much Leech Life does. Not... Okay, 1 damage, good. Good. Does it have, like, Bite or anything at level 9? Supersonic, of course. Unsurprising, but still annoying. Can I just switch away this? Maybe I just go to Scramble anyway. A Psychic type attack would do real well against this Zubat, so... Leech Life, good. You can go ahead. I'll just deal with this on my own.
What?
I said you can go ahead. I'll deal with this on my own.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't hear you.
No worries.
Hub says grass. Or no, I'm sorry. Water. Vaporeon. Feraligatr. Milotic. Empoleon. Samurott. Overall Vaporeon.
So, I don't think folks that have been watching our Pokemon Black playthrough have seen you see Samurott yet, but you have seen Samurott. It's
okay.
It's Charon's fully evolved starter.
Okay, yeah. Charon. He's a piece of work.
Jesus, phone.
Oh,
God
shit.
damn. I plugged it in and it really wanted you all to know that.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
There's not even like there's an issue with it.
It vibrates when it turns on or when it starts charging. So, sorry.
Hub says grass is Vileplume, Meganium, Sceptile, Torterra, Superior, and then overall is Sceptile.
And Superior is Bianca's fully evolved starter.
Okay.
Alright, unfortunately, Scramble has gotten a little effed up here, so I guess we'll try out Dwayne.
Yeah. Hub says electric is Raichu, Ampharos, Nun, Luxray, and Electros. And then overall Raichu.
Okay. You like Luxray. Mm-hmm. You had one on your team.
Yes.
Damn, that rock throw did a lot of damage. Hell yeah, Dwayne. Bite is good against us, but like not super effective, but like a lot better than a Tackle, for example. But still, we got through it with relative ease, and grunt number 2 goes down. Yeah, I am a rotten brat. You're welcome. All right, let's get out of here and heal up, so you can keep reading. I'm gonna just run around.
Okay. Marcus says the butt gets bigger.
When Firebutt leveled up.
Oh.
It's true.
I was like, how'd you know?
That's what we get for sitting on them all day.
Yeah, exactly. Hob says, yay! Ice is Articuno,
Good choice.
Sneasel, Walrein, Glaceon, and Beartick. Beartick, sorry. And then overall, redacted.
Nice.
Okay.
That's awesome, Hop. Thank you, by the way. That's a great way of doing that. I like that. Whoops, wrong way.
Marcus says, by the way, Typhlosion doesn't have fire on its butt, just around its neck.
Damn, really? Oh, okay, I forgot.
I think the flames should always be in the 3D model as they are in the 2D sprites, but alas.
Fair enough.
Huh.
I like that you get 2 super potions in this cave. It's really cool. Or this well, I guess.
Yeah, we're in the well.
That's right. Like
All lasty.
Yeah, good reference. I was about to say it. Did you hear me say lat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I was already saying it.
That's fine. That's why I stopped. You got there before me.
Hob says that he agrees with Marcus. Fighting is Machamp,
Okay.
Nun,
Okay.
Blaziken,
Good choice.
Lucario, Scrafty. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Scrafty, and then overall Lucario.
Well. Okay. Sure.
Cool.
I love me some Blaziken, man. I think Blaziken's like in my top 5 or 10 of all time.
I like Blaziken a lot. I also like Lucario, though.
Yeah.
The other ones I could take or leave. Mostly leave.
I was gonna say, I mean, Scrafty, you're definitely not a fan of Scrafty.
No. Hob says poison is Arbok, Crobat, Nun, Skuntank, Garbodor, overall Arbok.
Nice.
Okay. Cool.
Very cool.
Erica's here.
Erica.
Saying, hey everyone, guess who's on bed rest again?
Lovely. What for this time? Let us know how things are going.
We were a little worried about you because we hadn't seen you in a couple streams.
Yes, so we're glad to hear that you're here with us, and
and to hear what's going on at least.
Correct. Not happy
Even
to hear
if it
you're
isn't good.
Yes, not happy to hear you're on bed rest, but glad that you're back with us and hanging out.
Yeah. Marcus says, is it just me, or is it Blaziken hot in here? Amazing.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Mr. Owl, cleaning the hell up, man. This is great. Thank you.
Well, yeah. I mean, lollipops do leave quite a sticky residue, so you need to clean up after them.
Very nice.
Hob says, ground, Marowak, Donphan, Groudon, Garchomp,
Crocodile.
and then overall, Marowak.
Interesting. I mean, those are some damn strong Pokemon.
Yeah, those are good.
Groudon, Garchomp, Crocodile. Those are
Yeah.
some good ones. Good choices.
Yeah. Erica says, I have a real intense bunion on my foot and also bad brain. Nearly got the best of me, which is the nicest way I can put it. Ugh.
Shit. What's the best thing to do here? I'm gonna risk it. Yeah. Come on, Mr. Owl. Come on. Thank God. Okay.
All right, so you're going to be hanging out at, well, I was going to say at home, but in your bed specifically, I suppose.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. Important to stay on the bed rest, but, take the time. Oh, in fact, Erica, since you're here, and go ahead, read what she says next, and I'll go from there.
Are we talking favorite Pokemon of each type?
Yes, we are. We would love to hear yours, of course. But also, Erica, the promo slideshow at the beginning of the stream may have something that you'll be interested in. Starting this Wednesday, which is is September 11th. Sorry. It happens to be that day. I didn't do it on purpose. It's just how things worked out. But this Wednesday is the first episode of our playthrough of... Erica got it before I started.
She says Final Fantasy VIII, Bloodhound sniffing.
That's right.
Amazing.
You are absolutely right, Erica. Final Fantasy VIII starts this Wednesday at noon Eastern, right here on this channel. It is the first episode, and it will go until it is done.
Yes. Hub says flying, Dodrio,
Interesting.
Lugia,
There you go.
Altaria, Honchkrow, Mandibuzz. Overall, redacted.
Cool.
Amazing.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I mean, everybody's level 14. Mr. Owl is about to be above that. So, but we're going to face the boss now, I think. And let's see. Sorry, everybody. I have to remind myself of this. Okay. Oh, all right. Not too bad at all. Good. Anyway, had to remind myself of what the executive had. He's got a level 8 Zubat and a level 12 Coughing. So the Coughing might be tough, but thankfully we have a Psychic type we have a Psychic type move in Scramble. And I mean, Poison Gas might be annoying, but otherwise we've got Dwayne, who would probably do pretty well also. But I think I'll start with Mr. Owl against that Zubat. Oh, so this, Amy, I know Has Been Dust was talking about it quite a bit. In this area, in Gen 2, the game that you actually played of Silver, this was just a random grunt. In SoulSilver, they gave them actual names and character designs for these characters.
Gotcha.
So here is one of the Rocket executives, Proton.
Whoa.
You like this?
him.
Good. I'm glad. All right, let's peck. Again, the Zubat has... Ooh, nice crit, Mr. Owl. Damn. Okay. Supersonic's annoying, but just break through one. Just break through one time. That's all you need. Just the one. Just the first time. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Owl. You're the best. And Mr. Owl's now level 15. Incredible. HP plus is very nice. Speed is pretty good as well. 44 HP, my god. And here is Coughing. Now, Mr. Owl is confused. I think we're gonna... there's always someone that doesn't... It doesn't matter where we go, there's always someone who doesn't agree with us, he says. I think I'm going to attempt the switch to Scramble. Let's check your... Special defense is pretty high for Smog. Your regular defense is the same for Tackle. So, yeah, I think we're okay.
Yeah, I mean, coughing has this yellow smoke, but a scrambled egg farting and shitting in its egg diaper, definitely going to smell worse. I mean, let's be real.
In its egg diaper.
I mean...
Jesus Christ.
That's what it is. It's a baby farting and shitting in an egg diaper.
All right, so it literally missed its first 2 poison gases, then it smoke screens once, and then dies. Well, that's the end of Team Rocket in this area. Sorry, not sorry.
Bye, coughing. I'm really coughing now.
Holy shit. Look at that experience. Scramble is also level 15. 2 levels off of this Proton, this executive. Damn. 28 special defense and 38 HP. And we can learn Yawn. Hell yeah. Which move should be forgotten? Metronome? This is a Nuzlocke, friends. I ain't doing it. If we want to do a Metronome Nuzlocke, that's a different thing. We could do that some other time.
I want to do that all day, every day. I want every move to be Metronome.
That is a thing that we could do at some point in the future, yes.
Okay.
It's pure RNG. That's all it ever is. See, so now we won, and so here comes Kurt. He's like, look at me, I'm totally fine.
Yeah, fuck you, Kurt. Bastard was lying.
And then we immediately go back to his house.
He's not even stuck in the well anymore.
Nope.
So I can't even go, Tiki Tiki Tembo, no saw Renbo, Cherry Berry Ruchi, Pip Perry Pimbo has fallen into the well.
If you get that reference, let us know in chat, because I did, but I feel like I'm one of the few that actually will get that reference. You know what? I could probably use some heavy balls. Why not? No comments. Like I didn't know.
The weight of your balls is perfect just the way they are.
See? Alright, so Kurt is going to call us when our balls are ready.
He's getting them ready.
Alright, so now that we have beaten Team Rocket, we cannot go that way ever again. Right, ever again. That's it. Game's over, everybody. We can't go to the left again. Until we are ready to face our rival.
And when are we ready for that?
Well, let's find out. As our second...
Oh, God.
What?
It is very small and blurry.
What is? Up here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry.
I see gray boxes.
Okay, so this is here. So his highest level Pokemon is level 18. And it's a Croconaw, which we do not have something super effective against on our team. Although we do have Oddish that we caught. Although that's going to take a lot to train it up. So, just something to be aware of. But right now, we are working towards stopping the bugs. And that is going to, again, be Dwayne, Firebutt, and Mr. Owl, mostly. But otherwise, for a while, I am going to grind in this grass over here. So we can chat about whatever folks want to chat about. Keep going with Hobbs' favorites if other people want to chime in with theirs that did not get a chance to do so. Erica obviously mentioning that she's interested, and we'd love to hear that as well. But otherwise, anything else that folks want to talk about? We've got some time. We're going to grind for a little bit, and then we'll work on the gym battle and the rival battle when we get to that point.
So, Hobbs says Psychic, Mewtwo, Espeon, Grumpig, Cresselia, Swoobat. Overall, Mewtwo.
Mewtwo's a good one.
Yeah.
Amy's not a fan of Swoobat, though.
No. Or Grumpig.
You don't like Grumpig either?
No.
Fair enough.
Erica says, for poison, my favorite is in Sun and Moon, but my favorite poison type Amy has seen so far is Seviper. For ground, it's Gliscor?
Gliscor, remember?
Oh, Gliscor.
Ash's Pokemon?
I thought that was with a Y.
No. You would think so, but no.
And flying, I'd say Lugia 2. Yay! Because Lugia is the best.
Is Lugia your favorite flying type?
Yes. Definitely.
Over Hoot Hoot?
It's not a flying type, it's a water type.
Lugia.
Hob says Bug is Butterfree. Scizor.
Yeah.
Hermaldo. Yanmega. Leavanny. And then overall is Scizor.
Nice.
Good. Alright. Erica says, I'm using Hobbs' comments to guide me. My favorite psychic type is Espeon, and my favorite bug is Beautifly.
Okay.
Cute.
Espeon's a good choice. I don't dislike Beautifly, by the way, but it's definitely not my favorite bug, but
yeah. Mine either.
yeah. Is Vespiquen your favorite bug or no?
No. Close though.
Close? Yeah. What do you mean close?
It's Beedrill.
Oh, of course. Sorry. Yeah.
Hob says rock. Aerodactyl, Tyranitar, Armaldo, Rampardos, and Archeops.
I would say
Archeops.
Archeops. Yeah.
And then overall Rampardos. I feel like I don't remember what pretty much any of those Pokemon are.
Rampardos is the evolved little dinosaur with the blue, head. The blue, hard head.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That Rourke had, and then it evolved
well,
into
the
Rampardos.
head's not blue, but it's blue, and the head is like a rock.
Oh.
Right? Or like an egg.
I think the body is gray and the head is blue, but I might be thinking of specifically Rampardos. So.
Oh, I was thinking the body was blue and the head was gray.
There is a way to solve this, but I'm in the middle of the game, so I can't.
Well, I don't care that much.
Fair enough.
Okay. Hobbs says Ghost. We've got Gengar, Mischievous, Sableye, Driftblim, Chandelure, and then overall Sableye.
Which is Amy's least favorite class.
Yeah, I like Mischievous, I like Gengar, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. Erica says, oh, I can use heavy balls all right. Yeah, right? You missed me saying that all of my good friends, all of my good friends are, somebody is my friend if they spend all their time fucking in a forest, basically.
Fucking through a forest.
Fucking through a forest.
Because that was basically what the Pokedex entry for Oddish said that Oddish did.
Yeah.
This should kill? Stupid quick attack. Okay, fine.
Hob says, oof, that kid's book did not age well.
That's right.
No, I suppose it didn't.
That's right.
No. Erica says, usually after I play with heavy balls, I end up having to use milk drink. Well, it's a good thing we got a lot of it.
I just really... well, that's in Pokemon Black, not in this game.
So there you go, Erica. The more Pokemon Black you watch, the more you can guzzle that milk.
I just think it's so weird that Miltank has milk drink. It's just drinking its own milk. So, somebody, I saw, a fan-made, drawing or whatever, and it was just Miltank, had pulled its nipple up and was just sucking on its own nipple. It's like, it makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, God. Hey, look, Ekans versus Ekans. Santina versus Ekans.
Marcus says, holy shit, Erica. 2 sideways laughing faces. Or 3 sideways laughing faces, crying laughing faces. A skull face. A poop. And a winking ghost with its tongue sticking out.
Yeah, because he laughed so hard he died. He shit himself, and then he became a ghost.
Who was still laughing, I guess.
It is very
Or
funny.
maybe he was using lick as a ghost.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
Ghosts do have lick. It's
Yeah.
a ghost type attack and everything.
Hob says dragon. We've got Dragonite, Kingdra, Rayquaza, Dialga, and Hydreigon.
Mm-hmm.
Hydreigon.
Mm-hmm.
And then overall, Hydreigon.
Nice.
Cool. Obviously I like Dialga.
Even though it didn't really do much for you on your
Yeah.
team in Gen 4.
Dragonite's fine. Wait, Kingdra's a dragon?
That's why it wasn't in Gen 1. They put it in... Well, I guess that's not why, but they put it in Gen 2 as the evolution of Seadra, and it became part dragon.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that.
Yep, it was Claire's ace. Claire, the dragon-type gym leader. We will see her later, because she is the 8th and final gym leader of Gen 2.
Okay.
And there's a lot of grinding before her gym.
Which one's Rayquaza?
The long green snaky dragon.
I can't remember if I like that one. I remember what it looks like,
okay.
but I think. But I don't know. I guess I like that one.
It took so much time for me to get to it in Gen 3. So much time at the end of the game. Hey, Santina, level 15. Very nice.
Kind of looks like an eel, right?
Yeah.
I like eel. Eel's very tasty.
Well, you can't eat Rayquaza. It's massive.
Why?
Because it's massive. It is very, very large
So
and
I'll
scary.
take a long time to eat Rayquaza.
I think there's enough freezers to like keep it from going bad.
Yes, there is.
Also, the problem of killing it is a thing. How would
Wrestle
you
it.
wrestle it?
Wrestle it.
Pretty sure you could ride it and it wouldn't notice. Like, that's how big it is.
Awesome. Then maybe I can start eating it before it's dead.
Wow.
Who knows?
Somebody probably does.
Hob says dark. Not applicable.
For Gen 1.
Umbreon. Mightyena. Drapion. Zoroark. That's definitely a word that I just said. Overall, Mightyena.
Yeah,
Okay, well, you know I like Mightyena.
it's true.
I like Umbreon. I don't know. Do I know Drapion?
It's the Paul used it in Gen 4. It's the like big scorpion thing with the long tail, the purple one.
Oh,
And it's got like the
Yeah,
hook
yeah, yeah.
things coming out of its mouth
I
as
don't
well.
like Drapion.
Oh yeah, no, I don't like it.
What's Zoroark?
It's Gen 5. I guess you haven't gotten to it yet.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Oh fuck! Amazing.
Erica says rock. Cradilly.
Oh, Amy, you hate Cradilly.
I do.
Yeah, it's the dick plant.
Oh, the dick plant. Yeah, I hate that thing. Ugh. Ghost. Miss Magius.
Okay,
And then dragon is Altaria.
cool.
Okay.
Do you like Miss Magius?
No. Do I like Altaria?
Sorry. It's the Q-tip bird.
Oh.
But the evolved version. Oh shit, I just tried to lick a rat. Doesn't work.
We're gonna get so many diseases.
That is not what I meant. I am relatively certain Rattata can't hit us, right? We're fine? Curse, Peeves. Okay. I think we're okay here. Yeah. We're just gonna sit here and do this. And watch it die quickly? I was gonna say slowly, but it's like 4 turns, so... I guess it's slow compared to, like, what we've been doing before. Yeah, now you can die in your sleep. That's better, right?
Wow.
That's dark.
Like all the rats on the Titanic.
They died in their sleep?
Well, no, the people died in their sleep
Correct.
on the Titanic. But
Correct.
there was rats there and they died too.
Yeah, as they ran to the surface to try to get away and still failed. Or swam and then ran. Wow. This got dark. Moving on.
Speaking of dark, Erica says dark. Drapion.
Okay.
Hob says steel. Not applicable. Steelix. Mawile. Bastiodon. And Excadrill. Overall, Steelix. Okay. Steelix is pretty great.
You definitely don't like Mawile.
No. Do I like Excadrill? I feel like I do.
No, you don't.
It's the cosplayer one, right?
Yes, that looks like it's wearing a costume.
Okay, I like Excadrill.
Oh, okay.
I just
Good.
don't like the one before Excadrill.
Drillbur. The little baby one.
Is that what it is?
Drillbur's the baby one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Excadrill is the one, again, another one of those Pokemon like Altaria, where people will tell you that Pokemon is a massive problem, and you came up against it and you were just like, well, I'm going to do this and this and this, and you got super lucky and just killed it.
I didn't get lucky.
Oh.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, with Altaria, where it's like Dragon Dance, and you're like, what will I do? Let me do this, and it's like Dragon Dance, and I'm sitting there going, holy shit, Amy, it set up 2 Dragon Dances on you. And you're like, la la la, let's attack it.
That's
You're
the
like-
beauty of it,
You're like,
baby.
yeah, you're like, I have Ice Beam on this Pokemon that's weak to flying. It's like, oh, good, I lowered its accuracy and it missed with the attack that definitely would have one-shotted me. I guess I'll just kill it with an Ice Beam.
You're welcome.
Oh my god. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Marcus. Oh, I read that already. Erica says steel. Mawile.
See, Amy, a lot of people like Mawile.
Yeah, I don't get it. Hob says starter. Charizard.
Okay.
Feraligatr. Sceptile. Empoleon. Superior. And then Charizard overall.
All right,
Okay.
so Empoleon.
Yeah.
Do you like Sceptile after having seen the anime?
Yeah.
Ash's Sceptile was badass.
Yeah, I mean, got a little bit, like, annoying at one point where it was like, oh, okay, like, Sceptile's supposed to be, like, over here with the other Pokemon, and, like, where is it? It, like, fucked off, and is just, like, in a tree somewhere.
It was dealing with the fact that it evolved early. Oh no, that was Grovyle. Grovyle evolved early, I think, and couldn't use its moves or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it, like, had a mental block of its abilities because it didn't believe in itself. Or no, maybe it was Sceptile. Maybe it was.
I don't know.
I think it was Sceptile. It
Whatever,
couldn't
that
use,
was-
like, Bullet Seed anymore for a few episodes.
Well, that wasn't the problem, because that was an actual story arc. Like,
Yeah.
I was okay with that.
Yeah.
I just didn't like its, like, rebel without a cause phase that, like, literally, like, had no reason for existing other than to be like, it's a teenager now. You know, it was dumb. But I liked it otherwise.
Yeah. Like I said, its big ass Christmas tree tail.
Erica says, thank you, Marcus, for the kissy face. Hob says, legendary is Mewtwo, Lugia, Rayquaza, Dialga, Zekrom. And then overall, Mewtwo.
Mewtwo is a very good Pokemon.
Zekrom sounds cool.
Yeah.
Hob says, best of Gen, Mewtwo, Feraligatr, Sceptile, Rampardos.
Correct. You got it.
I got it.
Yeah, you did.
Hydreigon?
Yeah, you said it already once
I
before
did.
today. Yes. He mentioned it earlier, and you read it perfectly.
Oh my god, what? Oh, I can't.
It's very funny.
Anyway, overall, Mewtwo.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Erica says starter is superior. Legendary is Lugia again.
Okay.
Because Lugia is great. So, Joe, at what point is Santina going to bite herself and throw herself over the rope to avoid being beaten up by several women?
As soon as her existence becomes problematic, that's when.
Oh boy.
And thankfully, right now, it is literally just a nickname on an Ekans, so shouldn't have to get to that point at any time. But yeah, as soon as her existence becomes problematic is when she's going to do that. And we sure as hell aren't going to wait for Vince McMahon to tell us when that moment is, because he won't get there.
Well, he's an expert on being problematic.
My God.
Hob says...
Also, can we talk for just a second? Sorry to interrupt. Can we talk for just a second about the fact that there is a documentary coming out on Netflix about how much of a shithead Vince McMahon is right around the same time that WWE is coming to Netflix? Very interesting.
Not an accident.
It seems very pointed, but it's like, how awkward is that for WWE as a company?
Yes.
Like, they just got rid of Vince, which, sort of. And now they're coming to a new network platform, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Right as they are throwing him and therefore presumably the company that he created under the bus at the same time.
No, they're throwing him under the bus. They're saying,
oh no,
we're new and improved.
Oh no, please. Oh, thank God. Okay. I wasn't paying attention.
They're saying, we're new and improved. Vince is gone. Fuck him. We know he's the worst. We agree with you. We agree that Peacock sucks, so now we're going to be on Netflix. We're going to do everything differently and better.
I don't think they're saying that Peacock sucks.
Peacock sucks.
Wow, what a take.
Netflix is better.
What the fuck? Wow. All right, Rattata's dead. I was just, clicking the A button over and over and over again, and it if it had let me curse a second time, I would have just died. So thanks, game, for saving me from my own idiocy.
I'll curse a second time for you. Fuck! Fuck!
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Hob says, fave regional bird. Redacted. Fave regional mammal. Centrit.
Interesting.
Fave regional bug. Sweetle.
It's Sawaddle.
Sawaddle. I don't like Sawaddle.
No, you do not.
Fave pseudo-legendary. Hydreigon?
Mm-hmm.
I said it right this time. Okay. Fave baby. Riolu?
Yeah, that's the baby Lucario.
Oh, okay. Fave box legendary. Rayquaza. Fave mythical. Mew.
Amy, I feel like you like all the mythicals.
Oh, I do?
Mythicals are like Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, Shaman, like all the tiny, cute ones.
Yeah.
That are like legendary Pokemon.
Hub says, all else redacted.
Yep.
I will say Lugia and Rayquaza are kind of tied for Box Legend, but the website wouldn't do ties.
Yeah, fair enough.
So you should have picked Lugia. Clearly. And Marcus says, wow, Amy. Fots shared?
Shired.
Oh.
Fots shired.
I don't understand that.
Shots fired, but you switched the...
Oh.
Fots shired.
Okay.
You gotta forgive her, Marcus. She does not have her glasses yet. We have not received
And I
them.
also don't have knowledge of what the fuck you're talking about.
I tried real hard to give you that out, man. I don't...
It's fine. Marcus knows.
It's true.
He knows I'm old and not cool and white.
Oh my god. Anyway, he was saying that about you saying that Peacock sucks. And Netflix is better.
Yeah.
By the way, Netflix, Peacock, I guess, hit us up. Let us know.
That's the other thing, too, is that no PR is bad PR.
For Vince, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, it could be that, like, they end it with, especially because it's on Netflix, they could end it with, like, well, the WWE's better now. It's being controlled by his son-in-law, and you can watch it starting this Monday. Stupid.
They started with, like, one of those jokes. Knock, knock, who's there? Orange. And then at the very end, aren't you glad he's not here anymore?
I'm sure that one poor assistant in the legal department is glad he's not there anymore.
Oh, God.
Oh, that poor woman.
Okay.
I wouldn't wish what happened to that woman on my literal worst enemy.
Yeah, I know.
Ugh.
There's no human being that deserves that. But...
No. And I have not struggled as much as most, but we have been through periods of time where money was tight. I truly hope that no human being, none, is ever desperate enough for money that they do any of those things willingly.
Right.
There is obviously a massive imbalance of power there, and there was nothing that she did that I am saying was willful or willing.
Right.
But I am saying that I hope that no one ever enters into that type of a situation, even pseudo-willingly, because that is no thank you. Oof.
Well, I hope that no one enters into that type of situation, regardless of whether it's willingly or not.
Yeah. I hope that no one enters into that situation. End of sentence.
Right, exactly. Because it's terrible.
Yes, correct. Could not agree more. Oh, you poisoned me on your first poison sting. I just came back from the center, you... God damn it.
Erica says, oh, can I tell you all about the cool instant noodles I ordered?
Hell
sure. Yeah. Hob says, so I ordered all of my Bloomborough singles, just waiting for them all to come in, and then my tribe decks are complete.
Hell yeah.
Very nice.
That is nice. Ooh, Peeves is level 15. Way to go, Peeves. That's special attack, though. Very nice. And we learn Nightshade.
Cool.
It is cool. We want to get rid of Spite. Okay. We're getting there. Slow and steady makes me real sad. But it's fine, I guess. Poor Dwayne is poisoned here.
Aw.
But it's fine. We'll make it to the center before the poison wears off. I was going to say before he dies, but that doesn't happen in this generation. Nope. So thank God. Did I talk about this once? If your first Pokemon in your party faints, Obviously, you don't have the fainted Pokemon walking around behind you, despite the fact that typically the Pokemon that's walking behind you is whoever is at the top of your list. So the Pokemon that walks behind you will be whoever is second on your list or next on your list that's not fainted if your top Pokemon is fainted. But when you go to the Pokemon Center, if your top Pokemon is fainted, you will enter the Pokemon Center and heal your Pokemon by handing over one of your Pokemon that is the one walking behind you. But then when you walk away from the desk, because all your Pokemon are healed, your top Pokemon will then be the one walking behind you, so it will be a different one than the one that you kind of reached behind you and put on the counter from having walked behind you. And so a little message comes up that's like, you know, for example, Peeves is feeling all better. You decided to take Peeves with you. And what they mean to say is you decided to walk alongside Peeves or have Peeves walk alongside you. That is not what the game says. The game is just like, you decided to take it with you. It's like, I know it died, but like, I'm going to give it this one. By the way, nice crit, Peeves. Thank you very much. Oh, right. You're not supposed to be up top. God damn it.
It died, so now you're going to drag around its corpse forever.
Yep, pretty much.
As it slowly deteriorates.
Yep, which is disgusting, but it happens. I wanted to know from folks, now that Pokemon Coliseum is officially done, because, by the way, Pokemon Coliseum is officially done. So if you have not gotten a chance to see it, every episode is now on this channel. It exists. The whole playlist exists. I encourage you to go check out the playlist. If Pokemon Coliseum is not a game that you've played before, I highly encourage you to check it out. And if it is, I encourage you to check it out, again, as always, through the eyes of someone who has never seen a game like that before in Pokemon style, right? Like, it's the first time you've seen a 3D Pokemon game, because Go doesn't really count, but that you've seen a 3D Pokemon game. It's the first time you've seen a game with all forced double battles, so it's a lot, and it's a very unique style of game. So I would love to know folks' thoughts now that it's all out there for people. If whether you played it before, whether you saw our playthrough, or whether you haven't, but maybe you like the concept or don't like the concept, whatever. I'd love to hear from folks on that. And then Amy, I would ask the massive favor of you eventually going and getting us more water when you have a moment, but please feel free to keep reading and stuff first. God, LinkedIn, every night at the same time. I think I'm going to eventually just block LinkedIn.
I am subscribed from LinkedIn notifications.
Hey, I was looking for work, and LinkedIn was sometimes it wasn't helpful. Let's be real. It wasn't helpful. Fuck LinkedIn. LinkedIn sucks. Netflix is better.
Exactly.
I'll jump on the Amy bit. I mean, I would hope that's not a hot take. Netflix is a lot better than LinkedIn.
Yeah, I feel like everyone would agree. Eric says, maybe some people who work at LinkedIn might not agree. But,
I think they understand.
Yeah, they probably do.
They go home and watch Netflix like everybody else.
Right. They're like, God, my job sucks. Fuck LinkedIn. Some people absolutely go to work every day and say that. Absolutely. Yeah. And I'm sorry if any of you watching or listening or whatever are one of those people. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of been my whole life. I shouldn't say that. I have liked a couple of my jobs. But there were definitely aspects of those jobs that really made them suck.
Holy shit, we're already learning magnitude. Damn. Yeah, rock polish can go away. Thank you.
But now that I'm a realtor, I like my job.
Yeah.
But...
And your clients like that you like your job too.
There are also aspects of this job that suck.
I would imagine that there are no jobs where no aspect of the job sucks.
Right.
Like none whatsoever.
Because I was going to say, we could get paid for streaming, but there would be an aspect of that would suck, right?
Absolutely.
Like having to stream so much. Like maybe we'd get like sores on our asses from sitting so much. I don't know.
I mean, no, never mind.
Maybe we'd get like a zillion people in chat telling us to drink water.
Yeah, or coming into the stream being like, I'm the stream mom, don't forget to drink water or go to the bathroom and take breaks. It's like, I've had this discussion on stream before. I'm an adult. And I have chosen to do this because I'm an adult. I don't need a mommy to come in here and explain to me what needs to be done. And all of the streamers that do shouldn't be streaming. Literally every single one of them. Every last one. There's like, that's like, I'm pretty comfortable with that. If you need somebody to come in and be like, don't forget to do this, like, you should not be streaming. You should have made a plan before you started of how these things work. That's it. That's all there is to it. I don't know what else to say. It's just very annoying to me. Anyway, go ahead.
That's a hot take.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, all these streamers that are like pissing in bottles and like shitting themselves so they can keep streaming, like, nope. Absolutely not. You are not old enough, you're not mature enough, or both to be doing it, and you shouldn't be. Anyway.
Erica says, I have a massive order coming. Laksa La Main. Or Mian?
I would say Mian, yeah, but I don't speak the language of Singapore, so...
Singaporean curry and coconut noodle soup.
Wow.
Delicious.
Wow.
Chipaghetti.
I think it'd be Chapaghetti.
Chapaghetti black bean noodles.
Nice crit, Firebutt.
Niyoguri seafood ramen. And a bunch of gourmet flavors from the Marutai brand. Okay, cool. It feels like my eyeballs are falling out of my head. I mean, I'm doing great.
Do you want me to read the next one?
Nope, it's fine.
For Erica's benefit, and to give Amy a second here, Amy's glasses broke on Sunday.
No, I forgot Erica wasn't here to hear that.
Correct. Amy's glasses broke on Sunday, right before she had to go and show a house to a client. She was a trooper, taped her glasses back together, and drove out to show the house to that client, despite the fact that the glasses were falling apart off of her face all day long.
Right. As I'm trying to unlock the door to let this woman in, they're falling off of my face.
And so, eventually, Sunday night or Monday, Amy got fed up with it, rightfully so, and threw the glasses away. But because Sunday was a Sunday and then Monday was a holiday, she was not able to get in to get an appointment to get her eyes rechecked so that she could get new glasses until Tuesday. And then, of course, they had to order them, which means they will not be in until at some point next week, likely. So Amy has been struggling without being able to see for
a week.
Almost a week now, and it will likely be over a week by the time it's over.
I count being at that fucking showing with my glasses falling off as not being able to see.
I understand, but that's Sunday. It's not yet Sunday. I'm just saying it hasn't been a week yet,
okay.
but
well,
I'm sure it feels like it. Yeah.
Because they will not come in by Sunday.
That's what I said. By the time it is all done, it will absolutely be a week.
Hub says, I decided not to get the Precon decks because 1, manufactured scarcity.
Yep.
2, some cards not from Bloomborough plain.
Yep.
And 3, I've never played Commander and I don't think I want to.
That's fair. Commander is a great way to play the game. It's a very fun way to play the game. But it matters who you play it with. Because there are certain people who the point of their deck is to win as quickly and as spectacularly as possible. And so you will literally, if you're playing with those types of players, you will literally have to sit there for 20 minutes while they play with themselves, basically. And then at the end of that 20 minutes, the game is over and you've barely done anything, if anything at all. Or, and to be competitive with them, you have to spend like thousands of dollars, or you can actually find a good playgroup that their goal is that everyone has fun, right? Everyone's deck gets to do the thing their deck wants to do. Everyone gets to show off what their deck is, what their cards are, etc. That is the type of playgroup that everybody or that many people wish for. If you are the type of player that I mentioned in the first scenario, you don't wish for that type of a playgroup. But for people just starting out, that's the playgroup that you should hope for. But hoping to find that playgroup is pretty tough. If you can, more power to you. But if you have anybody that's even remotely close to that first archetype of individual, you are likely going to have a bad time. Because if everybody else is trying to do the second archetype and one person's trying to do the first archetype, it's just not going to be fun. So you have to find the right group to play with, and make sure that you kind of do like almost like a session 0. I forget what it's actually called, like rule 0 or something, where you sit down beforehand and you talk about like power level of your decks and what you think a game of Commander should look like, to make sure that everybody's expectations are on par. Because if they're not, like I said, you could end up having a bad time. And again, if that's your first experience with Commander and you're not aware of that, it may make you not ever want to play Commander again, because you're like, well, that wasn't worth my time. Why does everybody talk it up so much?
You know what that is?
I don't either. Something outside being loud. I think it's like a truck or something.
Oh. Hobbs says LinkedIn never made sense to me.
Yeah.
No, agreed.
It's a social network for all your work contacts. Because you definitely can't have work contacts on any other social networking site besides LinkedIn.
Well,
I think it may just be because like other social networking sites like Facebook, Instagram, etc. will have some stuff on it that you might not want to share with professional contacts.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
That's why I liked it for a little while. I was like, okay, like my old coworkers that I don't really want to friend on Facebook because I'm not really their friend. I still want to like have some way of like continuing to be in contact with them in case I can benefit from knowing them later on when I need a job or something.
Yeah.
It never ended up being useful to me. So I will say, like, some of the people from the camp that we volunteered with.
Yes.
That's kind of where I friended a lot of them.
It was on LinkedIn?
Yeah, as opposed to like on Facebook, because they were like people who, you know, I wasn't necessarily going to see that much, and I was just like, okay, yeah, like I know you because we volunteered together. So that was like kind of where I friended most of those people, but I don't use LinkedIn anymore. I don't look at LinkedIn anymore, and I literally unsubscribed to their emails.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to hear from LinkedIn anymore.
Yeah.
So,
LinkedIn really wants you to hear from them, though. That's their MO.
Well,
very clearly.
At this point, that is their MO, because at this point, nobody likes LinkedIn anymore.
Yeah.
Marcus says Rule 0 is necessary for a good commander pod.
It really is. Because, like, you know, if you just show up to a store and, like, sit down at a commander game, you have no idea what it's going to be like, and it could absolutely be a problem. And I trust Marcus's insight on Commander a lot more than my own, so be aware of that as well, Hob, if you care. But since he's agreeing with me, then I guess in that regard it doesn't matter. Yay me, I did it. But
yeah. Erica says, I think LinkedIn should change its name to Abraham LinkedIn and go see a play. Oh, Jesus, Erica.
It needs that like it needs a hole in the head. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it. This grinding is going very slowly, and I do apologize for that, but there is no other way at this point to the game, and this is kind of what I was talking about. There's the grind before Gym 1. This is the grind before Gym 2. There's going to be a grind before... a smaller grind before Gym 3, because Gym 3 is Whitney, and Bugsy's ace is level 17, and Whitney's ace is level 19. So we only need 2 more levels on everybody, but that's still 2 more levels on everybody.
Yeah.
So we'll need to grind a little bit. There are some trainers in between Azalea and Goldenrod, as well as grass and some encounters that we can get as well. But and plus we have to chase a Farfetch'd around for a little while after we beat Bugsy and our rival. So
yeah, Erica, that's pretty. It's pretty funny, but it's also pretty dark. It's like a lot. It's like unnecessary, right? Because like Abraham Lincoln doesn't deserve that. He's the best.
Hey, he is.
But you know.
But it's not too soon, is the point.
No, certainly not. Certainly not. She says, friendly reminder that Joe believes the speed up function is cursed and will not engage in the bad juju.
100%. Thank you, Erica. I support that message. That is correct. There is a speed up function in the emulator, and I will not use it. There is no need. And the number of times that I've watched more professional speedrunners, and that's not to insult them, I just mean like, you know, how do you, not speedrunners, sorry, but well, I guess them as well, but professional Nuzlockers.
Right.
That when a lot of times when they use the speed function, they will just be chatting with their chat, slamming the A button like I was doing, and end up killing a Pokemon. Because they're like, oh my god, I forgot it had this, or it had this, or what was going on? I didn't see. It's like, yep, that's what happens when you're rushing through it. So there is an argument for using the rare candy glitch, where, or not a glitch, but like putting in rare candies in the game, so that you're like, okay, well, my level cap now is 17, so I'm going to fight all the trainers or whatever, get up to this point, and then at the moment where you're like, well, I guess I have to grind now, you just give rare candies until all of your Pokemon are at the level cap, and then you go and fight the gym, then fight all the trainers, go to the next area and do the same thing. Like, oh, okay, I need 2 more levels on somebody, rare candy, get them up to where they need to be, and go and fight the gym. Obviously, because it's a rare candy, you don't get the EVs that you would from battling Pokemon like this.
Right.
You don't get the possibility of seeing a shiny. During one of my practice runs of this game in the lead up to this stream, I found a shiny Zubat, I believe, in this patch of grass. So
wow.
It was my first legitimate shiny that I've ever found, because obviously Gyarados doesn't count in that instance. Gyarados is absolutely still a shiny, but for finding one, that doesn't count. The game puts it there for you. It's not, you didn't find it. It was just there, and you walked up to it because it's a story element. You have to. But it's the first legit shiny I ever found. It was full odds. I was not doing anything but grinding just like this. And I found my first shiny in this patch of grass, just like this. So it's a cool way to maybe do that, but also, yeah, it's using the rare candies may be something that I'm interested in doing. I know for a fact that this game is notorious, in my opinion, for you constantly needing to grind a lot. The space in between Morty's gym and Chuck's gym, I don't mean the physical space, I mean the level space, is very frustrating, very annoying. Like, you can go to the lighthouse, you can battle all the Pokemon in the lighthouse, and it's still not good enough. Like, it's super, super frustrating. So there are going to be multiple times in this game where we're going to have to do just this. Sit and grind and talk about other stuff, which is why I asked the question about Pokemon Coliseum. Maybe folks have no opinions on it, and that's totally fine. But, and I mean, Amy, we finished the game already. Like I said, they're all out there. But what did you think, I guess, to be duplicative of it, if for folks that saw it, but what did you think of Pokemon Coliseum, your kind of first experience with that type of a game?
I actually really, really liked it. I really, really liked it. I think in the beginning, because it was so drastically different from this, I was like, what the hell is this? This isn't Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
But then, like, once I figured out its deal, I was like, okay. I kind of forgot about the fact that it's, like, these forced double battles, and it's, you know, it's, like, requiring that I catch the shadow Pokemon, and then I have to use them, and they don't have any moves other than shadowing, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Shadow Rush.
Whatever. And, you know, I got to a point where those things stopped mattering as much as the rest of the game, which was so great that those complaints weren't valid anymore by the end.
Sure.
So, yeah, it was cool.
And you did it with no legendaries. Like, you had the possibility, I mean, not that it was easy, but you had the possibility to catch legendaries. And you didn't, because you couldn't. It was not easy enough.
No.
So.
Winter is here saying Snupdate time.
What's up, Winter?
Okay, let me grab a pen. Hold on. Shoot. Okay. I have so many notes. Okay. Snupdate.
You want me to read it?
Yeah.
So it says, number 1, Cherry appears to be recovering! Exclamation point. Congrats. That's awesome. Number 2, I now have 17 snails.
Oh my god. Okay, stop reading. Stop reading. Okay, Cherry is recovering. What was it called again?
What,
the like cell, the like shell separation thing? Can you just remind me what it's called?
Scramble, by the way, cleaning the hell up over here. I love this Togepi. Really, really love it. Mantle Collapse. Thank you, Winter.
Okay. And then what was 2?
I now have 17 snails.
What the fuck happened?
Turns out I missed a few eggs from the last clutch that was laid.
Oh, big snail mama. Okay, hold on.
So you say 17. Remind me, Winter, how many you had prior to 17? Or how many you believed you had, and now you know it's 17?
It's 3.
Was it only 3? That's too many. 17 is too many from 3.
Mango, cherry, and apple.
Yeah, but that was it? I thought there was more. That's why, okay. Well, anyway, we'll find out in a second.
Right?
And then Winter says, I love how excited you get about snails. LOL, it warms my heart. We love the Snupdates, Winter. We really do.
Yeah.
As Togepi just decimates the poison-type population of the route to the east of Azalea Town. Just scrambling them up. Just like living up to its name. I mean, this Zubat's only level 4. It's almost not worth it, but should be fine. I had 3 perfect angel snails that could do no wrong, and now I have an extra 15 little creatures. Unbelievable. Are you gonna name all of them? Or are you're just gonna release them like you did the others and kind of let them do their thing in the world? And or to your neighbor's yard. as you have been wont to do in the past.
I think he should keep them. I think it's like, so Winter is like snail mama. They come to her, they like sense her, they need her love, and so they come to her.
That's a lot of mouths to feed and take care of.
Yes, it is a lot of mouths to feed, but you know,
go on.
I feel like this keeps happening because it's meant to be.
Yeah, but 17 is a lot for anybody.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Scramble, you're the best. Do you want me to read to you when you're ready? Okay.
Well, so what after number 2?
That's it. Then
Mantle-claps.
Mantle-claps. I love how excited you get about snails. It warms my heart. I had 3 perfect angels, now an extra 15 more. It says the babies are being sent to the pond this weekend, as per usual. And then she says to you, Amy.
Okay. Okay.
She says, Amy, do you have any idea how much snails poop? 3 snails.
I do not.
3 snails is already at my limit.
Oh, poor Winter. Look at that sad face.
And then Hob says, snail's gonna snoop. And she says, the snails didn't find their way to me. They were born because I missed some eggs. If I were to let all the clutches hatch, I'd be around 500 snails a month. I would cause an environmental disaster.
Well, if you kept them, it wouldn't be an environmental disaster.
No, just a personal disaster.
It would be Winter's house is a disaster.
You mean it would be the snail's house that Winter hides in on occasion from the snails?
Oh my gosh.
I've got to fix this because it's super annoying. There we go. Okay. And Erica says, so snaileth Sam Bioul. I don't get that reference.
I don't either. Winter says, laughing face, my apartment would be so slimy.
Yeah, fair. Definitely fair.
All right.
Thank you. I've been talking a lot. I'm dying here. I'm so sorry. I just need some water while I grind. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm gonna get more lemonade.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
I will.
I will continue to decimate the Zubat and Ekans population.
And then you'll work on the snails.
Then there are no snails. Not in Gen 2, at least I don't think so. The first ones I can remember are Gastrodon and whatever its unevolved form is, whose name I currently cannot remember.
I mean, Winter's got 17, so
That is a lot of snails, but it's not on me. They're not in this game. I can't help. But I am going to try to fight Bugsy and or the rival in this stream or on this stream. I would love it to be both. Don't get me wrong. Oh. Hob is so right. Thank you so much, Amy.
What'd I miss?
Oh, man. Nice cold water. Holy crap. I really needed that. Thank you. So, Hob says Slugma and Magcargo are a slug and a snail in Gen 2. Shellos and Gastrodon are more like sea slugs.
Well.
You're so right. Thank you, Hob. And yes, Shellos was its name. The pre-evolution of Gastrodon. Okay. I think what we'll do is, once our heavy hitters are up to level 16, we can go into the gym, since the Pokemon are... since there are going to be trainers in the gym that we're going to have to fight as well. And so we can use the heavy hitters for that, which would be great. Do you want me to keep reading, or you're going to do it?
I'm going to do it.
You got it.
Winter says, at Erica, I just read Abraham LinkedIn. Oh my god, LMAO.
That's very funny.
It was.
Very, very funny.
It was.
Are we, I believe we are we the only New Yorkers among all of us folks here? I think we're all from the U.S. Is that correct? Winter, are you here in the U.S. as well? In the States? I know Marcus, Erica, and Hob are. And if there are other folks out there, you're more than welcome to say whether you are or are not. But of the folks that are chatting right now, that's the four who are with us currently.
Is this going to go somewhere political?
No, it's gonna go somewhere. It's gonna go somewhere like that some people might not want to talk about. But.
Oh, okay. I'm from the U.S. U.S. West Coast. Best Coast. Oh, okay. I was like, I can't see that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so guys, there's the stupid like heart emoji thing that just like takes up a big section of the right-hand corner on the bottom of chat.
They presumably see it because they can use it to react to things.
Sure. But like it goes over top of what you guys write. So there's always like a little bit of that one line that I can't read.
Yeah.
But now that we've had to make the font size so much bigger so that I could see it without my glasses, that's bigger too.
Yeah.
So it takes up
two lines now. Yeah.
Hub says Rhode Island here.
Nice.
Winter says the heart thing is on our end too, and you are right. It blocks the text a little.
It does.
How rude.
Yeah.
Hub goes, oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah, it's annoying. So like sometimes.
How rude.
That's right. Very very full house of you. Yeah. So like sometimes I have to go over and like mouse over the heart while we're playing. Because then it will move enough to like quickly flash the words so we can see what it says. Otherwise, we have to kind of guess sometimes.
Yeah, which, as you guys know, is not easy for me to do. I already have enough trouble.
But anyway, the reason I brought up, if everyone's from the States, I mentioned that Final Fantasy VIII is coming out.
I was thinking my PFP.
Well, I don't know that one. What's that? Or is it just an abbreviation that I'm not remembering?
Sorry, Hap. Marcus says DC in this bitch. Erica says, oh, also I need y'all to send me lucky vibes and or $60 LMAO.
Okay. $60 for what? It sounds like, is it like a fine or something? Because that sounds, it's like an interesting amount. Oh, I see.
Profile picture.
Yeah, so for Jar Jar. That Jar Jar might have said it that way.
Oh. The wood?
Yes.
Okay. In my case, Jar Jar, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so what's everybody's profile picture? We've got Jar Jar for Hob. Eric has got a character from Has-Been Hotel.
No, that's Has-Been Dust. Who's got a character from Has-Been Hotel?
No, but she does too, right?
Oh, does she? I don't recall.
And then Marcus has Pig Knight? No.
Pig Knight evolves into... What's the fire type move that we have on Firebutt right now?
Ember. Okay, Ember, of course.
I got her there.
And then Winter, what is yours? Because I can't fucking see that.
It's like a reclining skeleton with sunglasses on.
Oh, where are the sunglasses?
Where are the sunglasses? I'm not gonna
okay.
insult you by answering.
No, okay. I see it now. If I really squint a lot, I could see it. But I never knew what the hell that picture was of. I could never tell.
Yeah. Well, again, we zoomed in, right? But they're very small otherwise.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. Erica says, a character I've wanted in Honkai Star Rail since I started playing is finally coming back.
Oh, so that's the $60
Oh,
or
good. I remember. Okay.
You can do it, Erica. I believe in you.
This is Thorn, the lead Hex Girl from Scooby-Doo. Oh, the Hex Girls. What? Yes. Okay.
Amy was you were a Scooby-Doo Where Are You fan, right? Specifically?
I liked the one with the ghosts in the chest. Whatever one that was. I liked all the Scooby-Doos, and I watched all the Scooby-Doos, but that was my favorite.
Okay.
And that was really the one that nobody liked.
Yeah, because you said it was with an abbreviated cast. Like, there were some people that weren't in it.
Yeah, so it was Scooby, Scrappy, Daphne, and then they had like another kid that I don't remember his name, and then they had like it was like a box that had ghosts in it, and the ghosts had names too, but I don't fucking remember those either. Okay. I loved this TV show, though, clearly.
I mean, hell, when was the last time you saw it, realistically? Was it within the last decade?
No.
Okay, then that's why you don't remember the ghosts' names.
But that was my favorite because it had, oh my god, my brain is fucking dying. I'm done. I'm done with life, guys.
That's incredible.
I can't.
That's incredible.
It had
Ooh, Santina. Damn.
What's his name? Vincent Price?
Yes.
It had Vincent Price in it, and yes. I loved him because I loved House of Wax, which was a movie he was in, and I loved Laura, which was a movie he was in, and so I really loved him. And so I really loved that Scooby-Doo. I was a weird fucking kid, okay? I'm saying it before the judgment. I was
just going to say, you're getting so defensive. Nobody said anything.
Not yet. All right. Winter.
It's like from Avenue Q. It's like, you don't have to get all defensive. I'm not getting defensive!
Yes. Winter says, "I'll just cover one of my eyes, and then I won't see double."
Oh my god!
Oh my god! It's like I'm seeing double because like I'm fucking drunk right now, but I'm definitely not.
You've been drinking literally pink lemonade. Yeah, there's nothing else in it but pink lemonade.
It's not spiked. It's just pink lemonade. But Winter says, isn't Erica's one of the Hex Girls from Scooby-Doo?
And then said,
ha, called it.
Yep.
Mine is a cool skeleton with sunglasses drinking from a carton of milk. Oh. To preserve the bone mass, I see.
The calcium.
Why doesn't it just eat eggshells like your snails? Winter says, we're the Hex Girls, and we're gonna put a spell on you.
And then Erica says,
I'm gonna cast a spell on you. You're gonna do what I want you to. Luckily, I don't remember these lyrics. Oh, man.
Uh-oh. Gotta curse the Rattata again.
Winter says, I'm an old school Scooby fan, and I have no idea what you're talking about. Amazing. I'm an old school Scooby fan, too. You know, but it just...
Oh, shit. Stupid. Sorry.
Erica says, oh, 13 ghosts. Oh, it's called 13 ghosts? But there were only 2. Weren't there? Or there were 2... Either 2 or 3 that were, like, the main character ghosts. I guess there were other ones, though. But, I mean, not 13 named ghosts. Winter says, my fave Scooby thing is always going to be Zombie Island, but Boo Brothers is a close second. Oh.
I have to say, again, I was a big WWE fan, and I always found it interesting. I literally never saw them, but I always found it interesting that there were Scooby-Doo and WWE crossover movies.
Yeah.
I loved the live-action movies, and I will not apologize for it.
Wow.
I will not.
Firmly disagree.
That's fair. That's what I said. I'm aware that it would get that reaction. I'm just saying I won't apologize for it.
That's okay. That's okay. My favorite was the one that took place in Louisiana, whatever one that was. I just thought they did a really great job of, like, I don't know, making it interesting, having a lot of aspects to it. That was really, like, the first movie they did where it was, like, outside of the comfort zone, basically, of, you know, what they usually did. And they really, like, went hard into, like, those Cajun accents, and I just feel like they were really good. I feel like they were a lot more authentic than, like, what, you know, certain people... I was going to say their name, but I don't want to spoil anything.
Yep, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, so he should watch Scooby-Doo. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, that's really good. Some people who have seen recent movies will absolutely know what Amy's talking about, but like she said, don't spoil it.
Yeah. Or, you know, just get a fucking voice coach. I don't know.
That's fair, too.
Any hoozle. He's got the fucking money. Hub says, I'm sure they would have paid for it anyway.
So good. This is so good.
Hub says...
By the way, his father is part Cajun.
Oh. Dude.
If I read that correctly. I read it on the internet, so take it with a grain of salt.
Well, I guess that's maybe why people actually wanted him to play that part. But...
Correct. Yeah.
Dude.
Yep. Anyway.
And maybe that's how his dad talks, because it's like a lot less of an accent than what is typical. I don't know. But.
You think any of that was less of an accent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a lot less.
Okay.
You had a Cajun taxi driver talking to you.
Oh, God, the best. The best experience.
But you could understand what he was saying, so I guess it wasn't the biggest of accents.
What a ridiculous experience I had with that man. I was this is going to be a long story, so maybe you want to read that stuff first. We'll get back to it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Winter says, my fave Scooby thing is always gonna... Oh, I read that right. Yeah. Hab says, I haven't seen a lot of Scooby. I've gone back and forth over the years between loving it and hating it, and I think I settled on Shrug. Okay. I loved it. I think my favorite that wasn't a movie was, like, the crossover with the Addams Family.
Ooh, okay.
That was fun.
Interesting.
That was fun. So that was, like, my favorite episode. My favorite series was the one with Vincent Price, and then my favorite movie was the one in Louisiana. Hob says, nice. cue callback.
Yeah, it was very good. Roger was very upset. Oh, Rod, not Roger. Rod. Mm-hmm. You don't have to get all defensive, Rod. I'm not getting defensive. So good.
Okay.
It's very funny. All right.
Winter says the WWE crossover movies were amazing.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm really glad.
I didn't see those.
Like I said, I didn't watch them either, but I was aware they existed because I was watching WWE and they repped those movies all the time.
Okay. Hobb says, I enjoyed the live action movies too.
See?
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. I can't agree. But one person's treasure is another man's trash.
That's right. And vice versa. Absolutely right. All right, bug catcher Benny, you're going to get these hands from Dwayne. He's going to, instead of throwing hands, he's going to throw rocks, but his hands are rocks, so he's going to throw these hands. Wow, one hit, one kill. All right, bye, Weedle.
But how do you throw your own hand?
Throw it.
Like, you can't hold your hand and then throw it.
No, but like you've never heard people say they're going to throw bows?
Well, hearing somebody say that and me asking about the logistics of it actually being a thing are two different things. Beedrill!
Fury attack. 2 damage on a crit. 1 damage.
I love you, Beedrill. You're not doing a lot of damage, though.
2 damage on a crit. It did 6. It probably did less than 6. And it dies in 1.
Bye, Beedrill. I love you.
408 experience.
That's because Beedrill's rock.
And because it's a 3rd stage evolution.
And Beedrill's rock.
Wow, it was over halfway to level 17. Just evolving isn't enough. Yeah, because Dwayne's not evolved. And look at him. Alright, so if I go like this... And then like this, we'll work with Fire Butt now also.
Erica says, Winter, I quote Boo Brothers all the time.
Awesome.
Winter says, I like how the live action movies feel like they were written by someone who hates Scooby-Doo and had fun with it. That might have been part of the reason why I disliked them.
See, and I don't know. Yeah. It was very good. I enjoyed it. Oh, it's a double battle. And it's Fire Butt and Dwayne. Oh, you guys are going to have a bad time. Oof. Spinnerack can take the Ember, and Leddyba can take the Rock Throw. Spinnerack down in 1.
Hi, Spinnerack. I love you.
And Leddyba supersonic misses. Oh, pathetic Leddyba. I'm so sorry. And down goes Leddyba. Oh well, that was easy enough.
Yep.
Wow. Amy. It was twins Amy and Mimi.
Ah.
Amy was clearly the one with the Spinnerack.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely. Oh. Well, that's not what I wanted. Now I'm at Bugsy already, but there's a trainer over there that I have to go battle still. We got this. Okay. Do you like this? What do you think of this area now? This is new and different.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Really? Why not?
It's dumb.
It's dumb?
Yeah.
Why?
I just, you know.
I don't know. Please explain it to me.
Oh, okay. Well,
just
see, if you were on an actual fucking spider, right?
It's not an actual
you
spider.
You wouldn't be beholden to this weird, like, grid-like bullshit.
It's not an actual spider.
It should be.
Look who I'm fighting.
I see that.
4 times weak to fire. Anyway.
Bye, Bears. I love you.
Good job, Firebutt. I love you too. Single Pokemon. All right, well. Anyway, this gym's done. And by the way, by that I mean, obviously not the gym leader, but we'll get there. All right.
Okay. So... Marcus says Zombie Island is tops.
Okay, because that's what Winter mentioned as one that she enjoyed, correct? Or
yes,
Erica, one of the two ladies mentioned it.
Yes.
Okay.
Winter says Erica, heck yeah, high five. Erica says Zombie Island was the one in New Orleans. Okay, so yeah, we all like Zombie Island. I think
There
it's
you go.
just really good.
Fair enough.
They like really put a lot of hard work into it, and it shows.
Oh, okay.
I feel like the ones after that. Okay, so that was the first like cartoon movie that they did for Scooby-Doo, like in a while. It was like a big jump in time, I feel like, and then they did that movie. And so I feel like there was like pressure for them to like do a really good job with it. And so they did. And then the ones that came after that, they didn't work as hard on because the first one had already like done well. And so the ones after that, they were just like, okay, like we can just kind of come up with these concepts and they don't have to be as well thought out. That was my thought.
Okay. I'm desperately racking my brain to try to figure out what I'm going to do against this goddamn Croconaw.
Oh.
Because I really don't want to have to level up Oddish.
You know
no
what
offense.
would help?
What would help?
Metronome.
Yes, you're right. That could help. It could also make us lose our Togepi. And I'm not doing that before Morty's gym. I need it for Morty's gym. We've talked about this.
I gave you the answer.
No, you didn't.
You just don't like the answer.
It's, oh my god.
Hobbs says, I know I mentioned Avenue Q is the only Broadway show I've ever seen on Broadway.
So tell us, Hob, you saw it on Broadway. That means you went to New York City. What was your experience like? Is that your only time ever being to the city? And what did you think?
Oh, I didn't think of that. Good thinking.
Thanks.
Erica says, Winter, literally anytime I'm playing a video game and encounter any minor obstacle, I yell, y'all, stop that, Billy Bob. Oh my god, I can't. Oh my gosh. So you guys, we've talked about how like I watched Petticoat Junction a lot as a kid, and so there was Uncle Joe, there was Billy Joe, there was Bobby Joe, and there was Betty Joe.
So no wonder you married a Joe. It was just needled in there from a young age.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, Billy Bob just makes me think of it.
Yeah, of course. My mom used to watch the Waltons, and the show always ended, or at least contained the whole family like saying goodnight to one another throughout the house and like turning off all the lights. They'd be like, "Good night, Jim Bob. Good night, you know, whatever, John Boy," and all.
God, I don't know their names, so that didn't make me think of that. So I didn't watch that show. Weirdly, though, I had an Uncle Joe, or I guess my mom had an Uncle Joe. So her Uncle Joe was my Uncle Joe.
My dad also had an
My
Uncle
great
Joe.
Uncle Joe. Yeah. Anyway.
Excuse me.
Winter says, LMAO, that's great. Hob says, I've been liking Paris and Parasect a lot more lately. I like Parasect slightly, and I like Paris a lot.
Yes, she does.
He says, never saw the DTV animated movies. I've seen the original show, the live action films, a pup named Scooby-Doo, and various cameos and parodies.
So DTV is direct to video.
Right.
It actually took me a second to remember what it was, so.
Well, if you're going to watch any of those, which I do recommend, definitely start with the Zombie Island one, because that one's the best. But then, go to the Hex Girls one after that, because that one was also good. Winter says Zombie Island deserved to be in theaters. The other movies deserved to be direct to VHS/DVD. That being said, most of them are very fun, but the quality is all over the place. Yeah, I mean, the Hex Girls one was good too. I mean, I don't remember what that one's called either, but it was pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it would have done okay in theaters. I didn't have the chance, but I feel like it would have, Erica says Zombie Island and Witch's Ghost were the movies that basically revived Scooby-Doo as an IP. Yeah.
When I found out that Casey Kasem did the voice for Shaggy in a lot of the old cartoons, I was like so surprised.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I didn't know. I'd seen Casey Kasem in a lot of other things, and I'd seen Scooby-Doo, and when I was told that they were the same, I was like, what the hell? Like,
yeah.
It took me by surprise.
Okay. Yeah, Casey Kasem was great.
Yeah, agreed.
Winter says the Witch's Ghost did irreversible things to my brain chemistry. Oh no. Hobbs says I first went to NYC in high school because there were annual trips there and I always loved it. Avenue Q was the last time I went there in college as part of the school newspaper convention.
That's cool.
There was a newspaper convention?
Very cool.
A school newspaper convention. Interesting.
That is interesting.
I've never heard of that.
Well, you were never part of the school newspaper.
Yeah.
Nor do we know anybody that was.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay, my mistake.
I knew a bunch of people that were.
My bad. I didn't.
Yeah. Hobbs says, I was too sick to go to any panels, but recovered enough to spend the majority of my stipend on the ticket. Nobody was interested in going with me.
Well, that was clearly their loss.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Wow. Good for you.
Yeah, I'm glad that you got to see it at least.
Yeah. What a great show that was.
Yeah. Worth every penny.
Was that your first Broadway show? Mm-hmm. So there you go, Hob. You and Amy have something in common in that regard.
Yeah. Erica says Winter Witch's Ghost has the 1-2 punch of bisexual panic that is Hot Professor voiced by Tim Curry and also Hot Witch rock stars. Amazing.
In the Hex Girls.
Yeah. Amazing. Winter says, right? Marcus says what Erica said. Winter says, I recently was taught how to use the cherry picker at work.
Nice.
And all I could think about was the Witch's Ghost. LOL. I don't remember a cherry picker in the Witch's Ghost. It's fuzzy, I guess. Hobbs says, yeah, I remember Casey Kasem as the radio guy. I was also surprised.
Right?
I had seen Broadway shows before, but never before or since on actual Broadway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, we've seen, like, they do, like, national tours or whatever. So even up here in, upstate New York, we've seen some traveling shows at at the local theater that are shows that were on Broadway and
they were great.
on Broadway. Absolutely. In fact, we saw Hamilton here in Albany, and I will say the audio, the sound in that venue was bad.
Yeah.
And so it was very difficult to hear enough of the dialogue for me to have appreciated it the first time. But then seeing it on Disney Plus, I really liked it. Really, really liked it.
Yeah.
But if you had asked me following that, the tour here that we saw live, I would have told you that it was overhyped. Yeah. But that's because I didn't get to really hear the lyrics. The sound was too, kind of adults in Charlie Brown. Like, it was a little wah, 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 It was hard to discern what was being said.
So the problem is the venue is this gorgeous old theater that was designed to amplify voices that weren't mic'd.
Yeah.
So once you've got less voices, it's not a choir now, it's or opera singers.
Yeah.
It's now, people rapping and singing like poppy kind of music or hip hoppy kind of music. Now all of a sudden you need very different acoustics in the building for that to sound the way it's supposed to. And it just, they just couldn't really account for that and do it the way it needed to be done.
Yeah, it's not their fault. It just sucks that for a play that for years, all I had heard was every person that championed being a theater kid back in the day, which is what we were, saying how amazing of a show it was, and it was groundbreaking, and everybody should see it if they had the chance. And then for me to see it, I remember sitting there and being like, what was all the hype for? I can't hear a damn thing they're saying. And at first I felt like an old man. Like, I was like, oh, I don't understand this damn rap music. But it was like, but I listened to rap on the radio and I'm okay with it. So what's the problem here? I don't understand. And then, like I said, when you see it on Disney Plus, the audio is correct. And, they're like they put it through a mixer properly and whatever. Then I much more appreciated it and really loved it, in fact. But
so I didn't like it that much either. I felt like it was very overhyped as well. Now, I'm somebody who loves rap and loves history.
Yeah.
So I was excited for this show because I'm like, everybody says it's incredible. And I love rap and I love history so much. So we go to the show and the acoustics are not great.
Oh, God,
but you can't really tell that that's the problem. In hindsight, I can say, okay, I can pinpoint that that's exactly what the problem was. But when you're sitting in it just trying to focus on what you're seeing and hearing, it's just terrible. You're just... you can't.
Yeah, it was miserable, yeah.
And this is coming from somebody who has done theater sound,
That's true.
And still I was in a position where literally you feel like an old person. You're like, I can't do this. I can't experience this show properly, and I don't understand why.
There's six lines in, and you're like, I missed the first line. What's happening?
And you're like, and you can never catch up.
No.
Because you have no idea what's going on, and it's just awful.
Yeah, it was real bad. And yet, in that same theater, we saw 6.
Incredible.
Phenomenal. To the point where when I came home, I was so in love with the show that I went online because I was like, I have to hear those songs again. They were just so good. I want to hear them again. I want to hear them again and again and again. And the only ones that I could find online, I'm sure they exist, right, where I could find live versions easier. But the only version that I could find online, like on YouTube or whatever, was the studio version. And it was not the same at all. No. It was so different.
Yeah.
And take this from how I mean it, it was worse. And I don't mean worse like it was bad. I just mean I remembered it a certain way, and it was so good listening to it, and yet the studio version, it's good, but it's not what I remember. It's not what I wanted out of the song when I was listening to it.
Right. Man. Yeah, if you like history, I do recommend 6. I wish they would have explained, like, about Henry VIII, though. They kind of just were like, well, he was a bastard. And it's like, okay, well, no. He had brain damage because he fucking almost died falling off a horse. So, like, yeah, he had very serious brain damage, and it fucked up his personality for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
And, you know.
But they didn't know that at the time, because how would they? Yeah.
Hub says, I dislike 99.99% of rap, though I now have legitimate respect for it. Hamilton was okay. I like the Hamilton polka.
I will say, Lin-Manuel Miranda also liked the Hamilton polka, which was very cool. I'm glad that he heard it and liked it. That was very cool. Very funny. Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
Erica says, in the summer before I started 8th grade, I saw the national tour of Wicked. And of course, seeing Anne Brummel as Elphaba rise into the air during Defying Gravity changed my entire life.
Yeah.
And then she says, I love 6. I'm the queen of the castle. Get down, you dirty rascal. Get down.
Yeah. It was like the first song when 6 started, we were like so hyped. I loved it. The dialogue in it was phenomenal.
Yes, very high energy.
Yes, but I mean the word choice and stuff, I was so good. It was like I'm trying to think of like my favorite part of the chorus, and of course now it's not going to come to me, but where they talk about we're gonna fix the prefix or whatever, like, you know, we used to be 6 wives but now we're ex-wives, but like it's, oh my god, just so good. I loved that. And then like going through, and the show is so funny and so like rock heavy and so good, and the women are like sexy and amazing, and then I'm trying not to be a creep about it, I just mean like they were like empoweringly sexy.
Right.
And then they get to the 3rd wife, and her song was so heartbreaking. Right. I was sitting there like the whole time, we're like so hyped, and then we get to the 3rd song and I'm like weeping, and it's like it's just like every range of emotions like all happening at the same time. I will also say, in regard to what Erica mentioned about Wicked, I mean, I got to see Wicked, my dad and I, together. We got to see it with Idina Menzel. Kristen Chenoweth had left. We saw it with Idina Menzel. And, I mean, Defying Gravity is right before intermission. And Defying Gravity just, it happens, it swells, it's incredible, and then it stops, the curtain closes, and people just start getting up and like going to the restroom. And like Dad and I are just like still we're still just like staring at the stage, just like
and that's what the fuck a show's supposed to do.
It was what an incredible
That's why
experience.
they exist.
Oh my god.
It is.
It was so good. Just the and then like I mean my dad, shout out to my dad. I love my dad very much. And he is someone who was always very open about his emotions. He was never afraid to cry in front of me and or just in general. Which I always, like, now looking back, I very much appreciated, because it allowed me to be an emotionally healthy person, you know, as opposed to like The like stereotypically masculine, like stunted, like no, don't cry ever, you know, tamp it all down and just get, you know, illnesses or whatever because of it. Like, no. I was able to be emotionally healthy instead, and I much prefer it.
Yeah.
But when For Good, which is the final song of the show, happened, again, when the song was over and the show was over, the cast comes out for their curtain call and everything, and everybody's clapping and cheering, like the tears rolling down both of our faces. I mean, without getting too into it, because then I'll get upset. You know, my family, me and Amy and I, we've lost people in our lives that we loved very much. And the concept of the song For Good is just like so pertinent. It makes perfect sense. And for that type of a thing. And so of course it brings that stuff back. My dad and I, of course, because my dad, but we come from a very large family, so you're going to have a lot of elderly people in that family who are going to pass on that you love very much. And I know all that stuff like came back for him, where, by the way, for folks unfamiliar, For Good from Wicked basically talks about how some people come into your life to stay. They're your friends, they're going to be with you forever. And some people come into your life for a particular reason. You need them in that moment. And then they leave, in whatever that means. Pass away, you're no longer friends with them, they move away, you move away, but you just fall out of touch. But you understand that while they were in your life, while you were in their life, it mattered. It was something that was important. And you acknowledge that, but acknowledge the fact that, like, now they're not in your life anymore, for whatever that means. And it's... I genuinely, if I sit and actually listen to it, if it's on in the background, different story, but if I sit and actually listen to that song, I do not think I could listen to the entire song without crying ever. I don't think I have it in me. So very, very good song.
Cool.
Yeah.
So Erica says, no, I read that.
We're here.
Okay. Hub says, I like most other things Lin-Manuel Miranda has done, including voicing Gizmoduck in the 2017 DuckTales. Better than the original in every way. Fight me.
I did not know that he voiced Gizmoduck. That's incredible.
Yeah, we haven't seen the new one.
No, but I do know that God.
But I did watch the original as a kid.
Why? So did I. Why can't I remember his name?
Sam Riegel.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Ben Schwartz. Thank you. Sorry. Anyway, Ben Schwartz voices one of the triplets, Huey, Dewey, or Louie.
Is Sam Riegel in it? I know he's one of the Ninja Turtles, but isn't he in DuckTales as well?
I believe he voice directed for DuckTales.
Oh.
And he is Donatello.
Okay.
You said he's one of the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
He's specifically Donatello, but yes.
I don't know.
That's fine. It was for other people's benefits if they cared.
Okay.
That's all.
Eric says, welcome to the show, to the Histo remix.
Yeah. Histo remix. It's so good. So good.
Amazing.
Like, just, like I said, the dialogue in that song alone is so well done.
Yeah.
So well done. The writing in the whole show is great.
Yeah, it really is.
That really sets the tone in, like, an incredible way.
Yeah. Winter says, I'm going to say something very controversial. My fave musical is actually Cats, crying laughing face. It's definitely not the best musical, but it's the one I have the most fun with.
That is awesome. Don't ever feel shame for that. That's great.
I think the music in Cats is incredible. I think the music in Cats was better than Cats ever should have been allowed to be because of the concept of Cats. Does that make sense? I think the concept of Cats is dumb. But when I never saw Cats. Okay?
I did.
But the music from Cats is so good that it gives the premise of Cats enough legitimacy to make Cats literally the longest running fucking Broadway show ever.
My parents have seen Cats probably as much as they have seen any other musical combined.
Wow.
They saw Cats so many times. So many times. And the reason is because they knew that it was the type of play, because this was pre, like, Beauty and the Beast, pre-Lion King. They knew that it was the type of play that if you wanted to give a young person some culture, that was a way to do it. In terms of taking them to go see a Broadway show, it was probably the safest one where you knew that they would, like, understand it enough and be able to appreciate it enough, no matter how old or young they were.
Yeah.
And
it'll hold their attention because it's Cats.
Yep.
And it's
upbeat.
Right. And it's a simple enough premise to follow.
Yeah, you're not going to take... I mean, when I was younger, they took me to... Not live on Broadway, but they took me to Les Mis. And I remember... looking back on it, it meant very little to me. Because you have to understand what you're watching. And I did not. I was way too young. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. So, like, that was, like, you know, a big thing for me was that, like, I remember, like, you know, like I said, Cats is definitely the musical that my parents ended up taking my cousins to it. My cousins are all older than me, so that's why I said this was pre-Beauty and the Beast and pre-Lion King, because this was pre-me. They would take them to Broadway, to the city, because we're all from New York, and they lived on Long Island. And so they would take them from Long Island to New York City to see Cats. Broadway was a lot cheaper back then, and my parents have talked about taking my cousins' kids to see Broadway shows, but there are 9 of them. And
it's expensive as fuck now.
Tickets are over $100 a piece, so just to see the show would be over $1,000, and that's not then feeding any of them in New York City or then corralling any of them in New York City. So, you know, it's probably not happening. God bless my parents, but you know, they definitely wanted to. They talked about it a lot, and there are certain kids in the family who are more interested in theater than others. But to then pick certain ones of them out to take to Broadway and not take others, they weren't comfortable with.
That would be kind of fucked up.
And I don't blame them. Yeah, exactly.
Sure. Can you scroll?
Oh, we need to scroll?
Yeah.
Damn, I've been talking too much. Let's see.
Yeah, it's a ways.
This one you read, so you're here.
Yeah. So Hob says, I saw Tupple's farewell tour of Fiddler on the Roof.
Oh, see, I don't even know who that is. But I saw Fiddler. Do you remember this? I saw Fiddler on the Roof live on Broadway, and Tevye, the main character, was played by
Do I remember this?
Alfred Molina.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Dr. Octopus from the live-action Spider-Man movies, Spider-Man 2, and most recently, whatever that movie was called. No Way Home.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
so
incredible.
incredible.
So cool. But that is awesome as well, Hob, obviously. I don't mean to like one-up you. That wasn't my goal. I was just I was adding on to what you were saying.
The first time I ever saw Fiddler was at school.
Sure.
My younger sister was in Fiddler on the Roof.
In high school? When she was in high school?
Yeah.
Was that was the one I didn't go to?
Correct.
Okay. Because I went to when she was in Crazy for You.
No. Yeah, she was
that was the year
Fiddler.
after. Yeah, that was the year after we graduated. 2 years after was Fiddler.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that was the first time I ever saw it.
What'd you think?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was really good. Yeah. It was really good.
Yeah.
I recognized some of the music as music I had heard before.
Sure.
So, and I didn't recognize it as music that was definitely on like one of our vinyls or like one of our cassettes. So I really think that like I probably had seen parts of it and I just didn't remember, right? Or know what it was called,
Sure.
or see the rest of it to like understand the premise of the movie or anything.
Sure.
But yeah, great music in that as well.
Yeah.
Winter says, it's on my bucket list to make a storyboard for an animated version of it.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Oh, cute.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
I truly hope that you get that opportunity, and I hope that we are still in communication when you do, so that you can tell us about it, because that's really awesome.
An animated version of it, how? Like, are you gonna do like a TV show of it sort of style, or are you gonna do like a movie type thing, or like what's your thought process there? Because I see like so many avenues.
Yeah, I assumed a movie only because, you know.
See, my head went straight to TV, like a series. Like you could make it into a series, but I've never seen Cats, so I don't really know if there's enough to that story to make it into a series.
Yeah, I would.
But
I would
feel like if you made it, people would watch it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
But now that they made that new live action movie that was kind of terrible, maybe not. Very terrible. Maybe not.
The cast was so star-studded. I feel like it should have been
know.
so good.
I know. And it was just a fucking dumpster fire.
I'll watch it if they release the butthole cut. I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh, I can't. No. I can't do it.
Just CGI cat buttholes on the humans.
Hob says,
Oh.
I wanted to like Cats so much. I really wanted to. On paper, it's right up my alley.
Get it? Sorry, go on.
Nice.
Alley cats?
Yeah. But I just didn't get it. And when it was explained to me later, I was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, I mean, the concept of cats, which I loosely know, seems dumb as shit to me. But the music's so fucking good. Like, there are times where I'll hear the song Memory and it'll hit just right and I'll be crying.
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
And it's Memory. Like, everyone's heard that song a million fucking times. It's so overplayed, and it's a fucking song from Cats, so, like, whatever. Like, no one gives a damn.
Yep.
But it's still so fucking good that on the right day,
Yep.
at the right moment, if I hear it, I'm gonna fucking cry.
Yeah. That's right.
Erica says, For Good is so beautiful. And then in the finale track, when Glinda sings the reprise on her own, sobbing face.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, the just to look over during For Good and just seeing my dad crying so much and knowing that I was also crying, like it was just, it's so good. So good.
Yeah. So I never saw Wicked, and once Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel were both gone for good, I never really wanted to, just because I felt like it was never going to be what I wanted it to be at that point. But I had listened to the soundtrack a zillion times.
With me or not with me?
No, my sister had the CD.
Okay. Older or younger sister?
My older sister.
Makes sense. Go on.
I had listened to the soundtrack a million times. And every song is great. I mean, even the ones that are silly are great.
Like Popular?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Popular. It's a great song.
I think my favorite song is like the song that's sung by like the goat guy or whatever. Like, I don't even know. Yeah, I didn't see the show, but it, like, I think my favorite song is like the one sung by the goat guy. I don't know. Maybe it's not the goat guy. Maybe it's some other character, but it's like the one where he like talks about like like school or whatever. Like it's like some dumb like teenager song about like being cool and like not liking school or whatever. But it's like my favorite song from that show.
Sure.
Because the music was just that fucking good.
Also, shout outs to our friend Liz and her entire family. Literally her entire family. They are amazing singers.
Yeah.
Just incredible, all of them. And anytime that we are lucky enough to be invited to a party at their home, or that's being had for one of them, or by, given by all of them or whatever, they always sing. Always sing. They break out the guitar, they break out the piano, whatever it is, and they sing.
It's like literally the Von Trapps.
It's so cool. It's so cool. I am very grateful that they never asked me to join them, because there definitely was a time where they tried, and I'm glad I did not have to do that, because I am woefully unskilled compared to them.
Yeah.
Every last one of them. But they often sing songs from Wicked.
Yeah.
They don't do Defying Gravity, but they do For Good, they do Popular. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. And again, For Good, I'm always attempting to be entrenched in conversation when they sing For Good, so that I'm not crying in the middle of the party. Like, oh, yeah, it's such a wonderful party we're at.
Amazing.
And again, that's not a toxic masculinity, like afraid to cry in public thing. That's just a not wanting to ruin the party thing.
Right. There are a lot of fucking people here right now, and that's not what this is about.
Yeah, exactly. It's not about me, like, having an episode in the middle of everyone. Like, it's not my moment. It's theirs. They're the ones singing.
Hobbs says Ben Schwartz was Dewey.
Okay.
Sam Riegel had a couple bit parts on DuckTales.
Yeah, because like I said, I think he did the voice direction, which means that he, if he stepped in for like a random dude in one episode, it was because they either didn't have anybody or didn't want to pay somebody extra for that one
something
thing.
Small like
so
that,
he just stepped in and was like, "Oh yes, sir, it's right over here," and then like,
yeah. Winter says, Hob, that's totally fair. I get why someone wouldn't like cats. It's ridiculous and baffling. LOL. But,
oh, shit. Mr. Owl.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's so cool. He's learning Reflect.
And he's level 17.
Yes, correct. He's the first one to reach level 17.
Yes!
We're getting there. It's happening. With a background conversation of Broadway music, the way it should be.
Exactly.
Anyway, we'll put Dwayne at the top, get him up, we'll get Firebutt up, and then I think we're just going to go. I want to be able to actually do one of these fights before the end of the stream. I know it's getting late. Sorry, everybody. Are you doing okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing great.
Good. That could have been sarcasm, by the way. Oh, yeah, I'm doing great.
Everything I say could always be sarcasm. It's just
Same.
not.
I learned it.
Sometimes not.
I learned that from my mother. Anyway.
Oh.
She knows.
Okay.
That was I genuinely, when I was younger, I used to wear like funny t-shirts with like funny sayings on them. And one of them that I almost bought, I didn't, but I almost bought, was the one that said, like, National Sarcasm Society, and then under it was like, yeah, like, we need your support.
I swear to God, I almost bought the same exact one.
It's very good. It's a good shirt.
It was in a catalog.
Yes, 100% it was in a catalog. 100% it was in a catalog.
I did get the one that had, like, my last name and, like, talked about, like, an Irish pub or whatever.
Oh, sure.
I'm Irish, but I don't know why I got that. I don't even drink. I just thought it was kind of cute.
Of course, we get Magnitude 4, which does half damage to this thing, and then followed up by Magnitude 9, which would have killed it 4 times over, but from full health. But Dwayne is also now level 17, and gets plus 3 defense, up to 41 defense, Dwayne. You monster. Okay. Anyway. Keep going.
So, Now, honestly, that last name was Scottish. It wasn't even Irish. So. My dad's mom was the Irish one.
I had I remember going to camp, and like during the week that we would set up, you could wear whatever you wanted. Like when the campers were there, we had like a uniform that we had to wear to show the campers and the adults or whatever that, like, you know, we were the staff, and that like, you know, having like a unified front of like kind of wearing similar outfits and stuff. And but like during the setup week where you were just doing manual labor all day, it didn't matter. There were no campers there. We were just working. And so I would wear a different funny shirt every week. And one of our coworkers, Brenda, I remember, came up to us and said, came up to me and was like, every day our thing was Brenda would come up to me to see what new ridiculous shirt I was wearing.
Yes. Amazing.
Oh, here, let's... Oh, God.
No. Why did you do that?
Oh, no.
I knew where I was.
Oh, so did... But, because it... Wow. This one. So sorry. I am the worst, and I'm just going to stay over here for now. You tell me when you need to scroll. Sorry.
So Winter had said it's ridiculous and baffling. Baffling is, I feel like, one of the things that makes a show good.
When it's baffling?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can't say it's baffling, it's got to be good in some other way in order to be good. But I feel like a show that you can say is baffling has got to always be good.
Okay.
To a degree. Because if it's going to make you have such a reaction to it like that, then it's worth it to have it be art.
Sure.
Right?
God, I remember going to see Hair with my parents on Broadway.
Oh, God.
Yeah. She knows what I'm going to say. Because at one point during the show, all the performers get naked and just run through the audience. And that was a very interesting experience to have with your mother and father sitting next to you. Yeah. Yeah. Super awkward.
No, thank you.
Very awkward. It was, I mean, a great show. And of course, I'm very grateful that they took me and that I have all of those opportunities. So please don't misunderstand. But yes, it was very awkward.
Anyway.
You're welcome. Moving on.
I thankfully never saw that one either. Hob says, I was one of the people who felt the Cats movie was unfairly criticized because most of what I heard people complain about was like, but that's just cats though.
Exactly. That's what he's saying.
Oh.
Like everything that they complained about, it was like, yeah, you're complaining about that, but like, that's just what Cats is.
Okay.
Like, you're just upset that Cats was being Cats.
Right,
so
okay.
why are you upset by that?
I thought you were trying to say that what they were trying to say was like, but it's just cats
Right,
though.
right.
Yes, that would be cats.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're on the same wavelength, although we're on different wavelengths. Winter says, Amy, you hit the nail on the head. The music is amazing. The play itself is just what?
For Cats, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Poor Quilava, or Firebutt. I'm taking him through this whole rainy area over and over again. We're walking through wet grass. It's like, it can't be good for the fire on its butt.
And it's Mohawk.
Yeah.
Erica says also, For Good was the graduation song for the class of 2013, my sophomore year. And I loved so many of those seniors that when I was in choir singing that at the graduation, I was fully weeping.
For sure.
Wow.
In fact, interesting, though, that you were the one, at least at our school, I guess it depends on what size the graduating class was, but for our school, when we graduated, they literally just took all of the choir members that were in that graduating class put us together and had us sing at our own graduation.
Right.
And we sang, do you remember?
I don't.
Blackbird by the Beatles.
Oh, yeah.
That was what we sang at our graduation. Back in, I mean, you said 2013. 2013 is when I graduated from law school. So that was high school was over, 4 years of college were over, and 3 years of law school were over.
Yeah, we graduated in 2006.
Correct. That was our graduating class year.
So we old. But yes, we sang our own song.
We did.
I mean, there were graduation.
Yeah, but there were a good number of us, and
there were.
You and I were probably like towards the bottom of skill level of the people in that choir.
Honestly, yeah, there were a lot of fucking musically talented kids in our school, in our grade.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
I'll use first names only, but like James, Kevin, Kate, like they were very good.
Yeah.
I know that Firebutt is confused. I haven't been missing it, but okay, good.
And Kate was a great singer, but she was an incredible dancer. Because when I did the stage managing, I stage managed her dancing performance, and it was insane.
Yeah.
Winter says, "Oh no, Hob, as someone who is a huge Cats fan, the live action movie was terrible on every single conceivable level for reasons I do not have time to get into. It's a true slap in the face." Wow. If you aren't a huge Cats fan, then you probably got the best possible viewing of that movie, though. Hob says, "I never saw the movie. I was just hearing the common criticisms, and it just felt like the same stuff." Winter says, "This was one instance where the internet dogpile was entirely deserved. The visuals alone were nauseating." Hob says, "Topol played Tevia in the original London cast and the movie." Okay.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So then, yeah, that's amazing that you got to see his farewell performance or tour, his farewell tour. But that's really cool.
As for Alfred, the Spider-Man 2 DVD has an Easter egg of an outtake of Alfred singing "If I Were a Rich Man" in full Ock costume with the tentacles snapping. Amazing. Oh my god. We have to look that up.
I feel like I've seen it, but we could definitely
No, I have not. I'm going to write it down because I'll put it right next to the snap date.
Good.
Okay.
We're getting there, folks. Firebutt is almost level 17, and then we can fight this gym. And then I will see if I feel like fighting the rival or not tonight versus next week. Also, as a quick reminder, while Amy is writing this stuff down, Wednesday, the 18th, over on Geek for All, link down in the description box below, we are having our streamer event for Duskmorn.
Yes.
Starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. We will be live over there on Geek for All. If you're in any way interested in Magic the Gathering, or you just want to come and hang out with us, we should be there all day long, and we would love to have you join us.
Yes.
So, yeah, that'll be going on there.
Check it out.
Yeah. But anyway, please continue.
Okay. Winter says, "Ideally, I'd make my own Cats movie. You can definitely make a better story out of it if you actually know the connections between the characters, which is entirely in the background of the play."
Gotcha.
Marcus says, if you make them actual cats, even CGI cats, not that live action abomination and do each episode about a different cat, that might be okay. But damn, is that stretching the premise?
Right.
Hob says, and that's not even the best Easter egg on that DVD.
Okay.
So what is?
Look, read it. He says it next.
The best one is when Sam Raimi trolled Alfred by telling him the studio wants better acting, more like this. And there's Willem Dafoe in the Ock rig saying Ox lines in his goblin voice. Amazing.
Awesome.
So good. All right, hopefully this shit's on YouTube.
I love me some Willem Dafoe, man. He's so good. Amy, sometimes I think feels shame for my love of Willem Dafoe.
No, I do not.
But I really do love him. Yeah, but you roll your eyes sometimes with how much I love Willem Dafoe.
It's really a lot. It's really a lot.
He's very good.
It's a lot.
He's so good. He was even he was amazing in Boondock Saints. All right, Firebutt is level 17. There's our pluses, everybody. We did it. We did it. 47 HP, 35 special attack. All right. Let's go back to the center and see how we're going to do this fight. I think Dwayne is going to be our best bet for going up against Scyther first, and then we'll kind of go from there. Do you want to get more water before we start?
No.
Okay.
Hob says, this is such a funny diversion, seeing how Octavius has a line about how T.S. Eliot is more complicated than advanced science.
That's right.
Marcus says, I'd join on a percussion instrument. Amazing.
Good.
Erica says, dancing through life, that's Fiero.
Fiero. Yes.
Okay. The trouble with schools is they always try to teach the wrong lessons. Yes. That's my favorite song from Wicked that was on the soundtrack, at least. I don't know if there were missing songs that were not on the soundtrack, but they were in the show.
Maybe.
But of all the songs on the soundtrack, that is my favorite song, yes.
Okay.
So Fiero is not the goat guy? I don't know.
I don't remember.
Winter says, the story of Cats is literally just an American Idol contest sort of thing. They're performing their songs in hopes of being chosen as a sacrifice for their weird cult. Oh my god. Okay, I thought I knew the premise lightly, but no, clearly I did not. Holy shit. That's even crazier than I thought. Ab says, speaking of Defoe's goblin voice, tying it back to what you're talking about, I always felt defying gravity would be a great Gree? I don't know what that is. Goblin sing.
Green Goblin song.
Oh, Green Goblin song. Sorry, there's a period, I guess, where there's supposed to be an N.
Yeah.
Song with some of the proper nouns changed. Okay. I'm gonna think on that. I'm gonna think on that.
Yeah, it kind of jumps to the end.
Oh yeah, I
here,
see.
But it's
okay.
here though. We're close. Yeah. Okay. We're
Okay.
getting there. All right. I am gonna start this gym battle though.
Okay. Do you want me to stop talking for a bit?
You probably don't have to. You probably don't have to. We're gonna be fine, right, everybody? We're gonna be just fine. It's a Scyther. It's very strong, but I have a Geodude, and I got very lucky to get this Geodude. But it's a Scyther, and I'm very scared. But we're gonna be fine, right? Scyther used Focus Energy. Good. It didn't U-turn first turn. It gets hit with a Rock Throw, which does...
Well, I guess some of my luck rubbed off on you.
I was so worried, game. Why? I stressed about this for so long. I'm so angry.
See, that's why it's better to be like me. You don't stress about it at all because you have no idea what you're getting into, and then you still luck out and win in the end.
What the fuck?
Fucking wing it. That's the lesson in life.
Excuse me.
Fucking wing it.
We can't just automatically assume that we are winning this battle. No question. Okay? There's still a Metapod level 15 with just Tackle. And a Kakuna level 15 with just Poison Sting, okay?
Oh.
We're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
We're not. And Dwayne is level 18 and wants to learn Self-Destruct.
I guess he could after that.
Yeah, he could. So we had Self-Destruct on, or Explosion, or both at some point on our Graveler, our Golem even, in the last game, but we never used it. But it was there, just in case we needed it. And the issue is, if we ever accidentally click on it, he's dead. Now, we didn't accidentally click on it at any point last time, so that leads me to believe that we're going to be okay this time.
Okay.
I know it worried Erica a lot, and I don't blame her.
It worries me too.
All right, Dwayne, you gained a lot of experience there, my friend. Oh, here's that Metapod, everybody. Gird your loins. Let's go. So yes, Amy, you can definitely go back to reading. I think I'm just going to work on leveling up some of my other Pokemon while we deal with this BS. So.
I think my loins are just fine, thanks.
Good. I was worried.
Is this actually at the correct spot?
Yes, okay.
You know this? Okay.
Yeah, Goblin Song Prony, yeah. You're good.
Winter says, someone did an awesome storyboard for Skimbleshanks, the railway cat, recently. Look it up, because it slaps. Okay, I will shut up about cats now, LOL.
You don't have to. Yeah.
Alright, what is it?
Skimbleshanks. You know, Skimbleshanks.
The railway cat. Running out of space next to the Snupty. It's Skimble. Thanks.
Please stop saying it. Oh, good. Bugsy used a super potion on this Metapod. Now it'll kill me. You did it, Bugsy. I cannot believe that one rock throw actually killed us. Like, you've got to be kidding. Right, that did 3 damage, doubled his 6. I'm not going to get too cocky and then lose my poor Togepi to this thing. Or to the Kakuna in a moment, but... Okay, we're good. Keep going.
Okay. Hobbs says, I learned about what cats was about from a parody website I used to visit in high school. Hand puppet theater parodies of movies and shows with lovingly drawn, adorable hand puppet characters.
That's so cool.
Very cool.
Of course it poisons first fucking shot, you asshole. Now I can't even keep Togepi in. I don't really want to use an antidote. It's like totally not worth it. Oh my god, Scramble!
Yeah, no shit, it's not worth it.
Critical hit, super effective, kills it in one hit.
I'm so worried. We're gonna be terrible.
Leave me alone. Look, I got super fucking lucky with this Geodude, okay? Super lucky.
I had faith that you would do great in this.
God.
And I was right.
Oh, thank you. I did not have that kind of faith in myself. Wow. Alright, I guess we'll fight the rival. I'm worried about the Croconaw.
Okay. Hab says, it sadly doesn't exist anymore to my knowledge. Oh, that sucks. I was gonna say, you could look that up too.
Yeah.
Some of the humor probably doesn't age well, but I loved it in the early 2000s. Cats was a guest submission.
Interesting.
Okay, cool.
That is cool.
I actually submitted one for Alien that the main writer / artist really liked and said they'd do the puppets themselves, but then they went on indefinite burnout hiatus. Oh,
Sure.
That sucks. That really sucks.
Yeah.
I think they were probably in college at the time. Yeah, sure.
Makes sense. Fuck, what level is this oddish, man? I can't.
It's like 6. God, I wish I could have been in hair while I actually had some long hair. Has been my identity all my life, and now that it's thinning, I have massive body dysmorphia. Stop doing that.
It's right here.
It's hard enough. Please. Always loved that soundtrack. I haven't even heard music from Hair.
Yeah, it's good.
Marcus says, new character and page name. Change coming tonight. Emily and Delilah have some company now. I don't understand that right now. I really have to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Can you explain that to me quickly? Oh, the oddish, right?
What do you mean?
You're talking about Emily and... Well, who's Delilah? So I guess... Okay, when he said Emily, I was thinking our last Nuzlocke.
No.
Okay. So, yeah, explain that to me when I get back.
Should I read while you're gone or wait?
You can read.
You sure? Oh, has been dust. I can answer your question. I'm trying to scan through, folks. First of all, Winter and Hop, thank you very much. That's really cool. It worked out very nicely in this gym. I was very surprised. But yes, has been dust. We finished the Team Rocket fights. Then we did the gym, or I should say, then we grinded a lot, and then we did the gym. So. Oh yes, and Hob answered. Thank you. Yeah, that. In fact, Winter, you mentioned One Punch Man. We have a character in our Pokemon Black playthrough that we named the One Hit Wonder because she kills everything in one hit, just everything. All right, Lonely Nature, increased attack, decreased defense, but a nice special attack, and it's got Absorb. It's level 6 though. All right, so my concern now, like I said, is the Croconaw. We beat Bugsy, so I can close this little cheat sheet I have up here. But Silver has a level 18 Croconaw with Water Gun, Rage, Bite, and Scary Face. The Zubat I don't care about. We have Dwayne for that. And the Ghastly I don't care about because, again, we have Scramble and... Peeves. And Peeves is already level 16, so it's already 2 levels higher. But yeah, we also have, again, the perfect counter to a ghost is Scramble. That's what we're going to use on Morty's gym. He starts with the Ghastly. So, like, I'm not too worried about that. That's my strategy for that, is to start with Scramble and just take the thing out immediately. We can then, if and when he puts in Zubat, we can switch to Dwayne and take it out. It's just that Dwayne and Firebutt are weak to water with Croconaw. Peeves is weak to bite that Croconaw has. And Rage is kind of irrelevant. We have 2 grass types in here. It's just that, like, obviously I'm not going to be able to train these up in this episode. Or in this stream. Vine Whip, 9 special attack, and it's a neutral nature, is Teeth. Plus, they both have chlorophyll. Interesting. Okay. Oh, and Erica wants me to guess the 3 toppings that you got on your pizza. Damn. I'm sure we've had discussions before, Erica, about what your favorite toppings are on a pizza. And now I gotta sit here and admit that I don't remember what they are. Do I get questions? Is there a meat topping? Because my first instinct was vegetable. Because, like, I would, if it was for me, I would say a meat topping of some kind, because I always get that. But otherwise, I would guess a vegetable topping of some kind. Oh, crap. Did I forget? Is Scyther also flying? Hob? You mentioned the 4 times weakness to rock. I forgot it was... I knew it was a bug. 2 meat, 1 vegetable. Damn. See, because we're in New York, right? So New York pizza, people get, like, real particular about that stuff. Is bacon one of the meats? Bacon on pizza? That's always good. Nice crispy bacon, crisp it up in the pizza oven. She's coming back, everybody. Bacon is one. Hell yeah! Got there. I'm guessing the toppings that Erica ordered on her pizza, and I got the first one correct.
Good.
I skipped a bunch of stuff so that you could read it.
Oh, no. Okay.
No, it's fine.
I'm not going to put these back on.
Yeah, you don't have to. Okay. So, yeah, you read this last, right? Emily and Delilah have some company now.
Yeah. What's it about?
He did not specify yet.
Oh. Okay, so...
Remind us, Marcus, because I think... Oh, right. It was the names for the... I thought it was... He talked about it last week, right? That it was like... It like had a naming convention from like Stargate, right?
Oh.
No?
Emily and Delilah, though?
Again, I'm trying to remember. I'm so sorry, Marcus.
Okay. Hab says, I auditioned for hair in college, but I didn't get in because for a character walk portion, I walked like an actual human from the 1960s instead of a writhing ecstasy beast.
Sounds about right.
Sure,
yep.
Yeah. He says, Duskmorn should at least be another month away, if not more. Why not stay in Bloomborough? This is one reason why I don't follow MTG anymore.
Yep.
I can't blame you, man.
Yeah, people, that's the main complaint from folks is that, I mean, it's complete, like, burnout of sets releasing one after the other like that. It's such a pain in the ass, but that's what they do. They're like, you know, as soon as the new set is out, they're like, well, let's start the next preview season. And it's like, what do you mean the next preview season? This set has barely come out. And they're like, but there's all these supplemental things as well. And you gotta... So, yeah. Duskmorn comes out... the 20th is the first time that people will be able to play in paper. And then it'll be on Arena starting on the 24th. So... It's not this next week, but the week after is when a lot of that stuff is going to happen. Obviously, on Geek for All, we're going to have the large opening on Thursday, but we're going to have the stream on Wednesday, the large opening Thursday, and then the regular event on Friday. So, also that will mean that this stream will either be canceled that week or be done on Thursday night. Amy and I have actually not talked about that yet, and we will do so not in front of all of you so that we can kind of decide what is best for us and our sleep schedule and mental health that week. And we will decide from there. But
yeah, so we'll let you guys know as soon as possible.
Yeah, either Monday or next week during this show, because that will be the one right before it. So
right.
Just FYI.
Okay. Winter says, whoa.
Because that's the Scyther death.
Oh, okay. Hob says, 4 times weakness to rock.
Yeah, because I was saying I forgot, I guess, that Scyther was bug flying.
Oh.
Because I didn't think it was, but...
No. Why?
Because it's got the wings.
Dumb. Okay. Winter says, can you please rename that Geodude to One Punch Man? Amazing.
It's throwing its fist. It's a rock throw. We talked about this.
Yes, we did. Hob says the only risk was rock throw having lower accuracy.
Well, and the fact that Scyther was faster. Obviously our Geodude is a bundle of hit points and defense, but I was worried about, it U-turning and then going into one of the other 2 Pokemon, and then we've got to kill one of those. But again, with Geodude, I guess maybe if they U-turned into Kakuna and then poisoned a Geodude, I guess it would have been a lot worse. But I know when I practiced this, I never got a Geodude. Never. So I was always in here with Quilava, really hoping to get there. But the U-turn does massive amounts of damage to Quilava, because Quilava is not defensive as hell. Dwayne, thankfully, is. And so... we didn't really have to worry about that, and it didn't use U-turn, it used focus energy, and then immediately died. So,
right, exactly.
like I said, that Geodude always was going to be easy mode for the first 2 gyms. Flying type gym and bug type gym, super easy.
Yeah.
The nice thing next is that at least it will do well still against the normal type gym, in that it will resist most of her Pokemon's attacks.
Hasbin Dust is here saying, hello, Joe and Amy. I'm a bit late due to being exhausted.
Understandable.
We are too. And the stream is going late, so
yes,
here
very
we
late.
are.
Yeah.
Have you only been doing the gym?
Which then Hop responded.
They did Slowpoke Well and then grinded a bunch. Ground a bunch? Yeah. I think it's ground a bunch.
Yeah. I would have said grinded, actually. Because, yeah, whatever. It's weird.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it is weird. Marcus says, 2 sideways crying laughing faces. Scrimble?
Skimble. Again, it's the same. That's why he's laughing. Because you trying to read Skimble Shanks earlier.
Oh, yeah. Fuck me, man. 3 more crying laughing faces. The Skimble Shanks animatic was done by Ray Huang.
I would say Huang. Wang or Huang.
Oh, okay. Sure. I can see that as well. Alright, I wrote that down as well. Thank you for that. One punch.
It's
nice.
It's more like 1 punch.
Okay. Sure. Erica says, oh, Joe, I ordered a pizza. Guess the 3 toppings. I'll give you cheese for free. So you guessed bacon.
Well, yes, but I said, do I get questions?
Okay.
And she said, sure, you get questions. 2 meat, because I said, is it meat or vegetable? Because my initial guess was going to be vegetable, but, did you get any meat on it as well? So she said 2 meat, 1 vegetable. So I immediately guessed bacon. Yes, bacon was 1.
Okay. Hob says, yes, bug flying.
So there you go. And
Hasbin Dust said, what did Amy think of Proton and his design? Rocket Executive number 1. It was a little basic for it being something to really speak of. Yes, he has his own design, which is a new thing, right? But
you said you loved his little pose because he was back to you and
yes,
looking over his shoulder.
Yes, I liked the pose.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really necessarily have to do with his design. It does to a point, right? But I don't know. Maybe I am just a little jaded because I have seen Pokemon Go, where I have seen the Rocket members on Pokemon Go look like that already,
Sure.
But yes, the pose was very cool. I liked the pose a lot. Erica says Proton and his bratty twink buttonness. Bottomness. Oh, okay. Yes, exactly. Bratty
So
twink
good.
bottomness. That is definitely it.
All right, so looking at everything that we have, I think my best bet, instead of me, I don't want to say wasting time, because that's not fair. I would like to acknowledge that I think the best option here would probably have been to level up one or both of my grass types to put up against Croconaw. Because now that we've beaten Bugsy, our new level cap is 19. So we cannot go above level 19 with anybody that we want to use against Whitney, because her Miltank, her ace, is level 19. But I think that I'm going to attempt... Because the only other thing to do is in between this week and next week, which we don't have time for me to do, I would level them up off stream. Because I think leveling these two up from level 3 and level 6 to level 19 is a little ridiculous. But, like I said, strategically it would make the most sense. And so my point still is that, you know, if I were in a position to just rare candy these two up, they would just both be the level I needed them to be, and I could go right into the fight. But they're not. And it means it would need to take time. On stream, that's a big waste of time, I think. But I also don't want to go into this fight, come up against this Croconaw, and just lose Pokemon because I didn't level up my grass types. So I think, because I have 2 of them, so I think what I'm actually going to do is, I guess I'm going to level them up in between this week and next week. I'm going to grind, I'll do switch training for a little while until they get strong enough, and I will grind them up in the grass that I was just grinding everybody up in the rain, which is ironic because they both have the chlorophyll ability, which wants it to be sunny, but it's fine, don't worry about it. But I will level them up to level 18, maybe I'll make it a little bit more fair. I'll level them up to 18 because that's what Croconaw is. So even though the level cap is technically 19, the level cap isn't sophisticated enough to like call out like rivals or like other bigger fights, right? It's just the gym leaders. So it is level 19, but at least for now, because we're literally just going up against this Croconaw that I'm most worried about, I will level them up in between this week and next week.
Okay.
Second to the bottom.
Looks like he would ride your goldenrod, if you know what I mean. Yeah, if I had one. If I had one!
Amazing reference. Yes, thank you.
I know you really like that one.
I
That's
really
why
do.
I did it.
Yeah, it's very good. This is where I put my goldenrod. I had one.
Oh my god. Don't treat him like such an object, please. That's fucked up.
Proton is where I put my goldenrod. Anyway.
This has gone off the rails.
Oh shit. Okay, go ahead.
Did we get a Slowpoke
It's
Well encounter?
So no, because I forgot that once you save the Slowpoke, they actually appear. I thought it was that you needed to get further into the cave. So thank you for the reminder. We actually now notably have a level 18 Dwayne, which is awesome. So I will go fight the Slowpoke with my Scramble here, who is going to... who's gonna yawn the Slowpoke, which is ironic because that's just definitely what Slowpoke does. But yeah, now that they've been saved, they're actually gonna be in the well. I forgot. I thought it was like we needed strength or rock smash or whatever it is to like get further into the cave, and that's when they would be there. But yeah, no, we've saved them. They're here. So thank you, Erica, for the reminder. I appreciate it. I was misinformed.
She also says, still 2 more toppings.
Shit. All right, but now Amy can help me.
Yes, sausage.
Because I was leaning towards meatball.
Goldenrod sausage.
I was leaning towards Meatball, but I feel like that's more... Oh, hell yes, Slowpoke. Thank you, Erica. Yeah, I was leaning towards Meatball, but I feel like that's more of a New York thing. Maybe I'm wrong, but... All right, so we'll yawn the Slowpoke so that it goes to sleep. I told you it was the Slowpoke thing. I fucking knew it.
She says, nope, not sausage.
All right, so we don't want Santina. We don't want Peeves. I guess I can put in Mr. Owl. He also has Hypnosis if I really need it. But I'm probably, as soon as Slowpoke falls asleep, it used Curse to lower its speed and raise its attack and defense. Is that correct? Yeah, attack and defense. But then it goes to sleep. And so I am going to throw a ball at this Slowpoke. Pokeball.
So, Erica, we had pizza earlier.
We did.
And my pizza had pepperoni on it.
Yes.
So, does yours have pepperoni?
That's a good guess. Classic. All right. I'm like...
Actually, his had pepperoni on it, too.
It did.
But it also had sausage.
Yes, it did.
Which mine did not.
Damn it, Slowpoke. Stay in the ball.
Pepperoni is the other meat. Yes! And the best other meat.
I'm so worried about this attack. What's our attack stat look like on Mr. Owl here? Is it bad? It's 17. It feels bad. 25, 18, 16, 27, 36, and 17 again. So yeah, this is the lowest attack stat Pokemon that we have, although it is the second lowest level of Pokemon that we have. So I'm going to attempt to tackle and hope I don't kill the Slowpoke. Come on, baby. Do not kill. Oh, wow. That's not even close. Okay, good. Ah, it used Yawn, but we have Insomnia as our ability. Thank you, Mr. Owl.
Nice.
All right, last tackle. Even a crit, it should live. It did not crit, and it did live. And with a tackle, it critted for 9 damage, but that's good to know that a crit will do 9 damage. So I'm not too worried about that. And now I will just Hypnosis, I was going to say, until it falls asleep. 1 Hypnosis does the trick.
Nice.
It's a sleepy-ass Slowpoke over here. And now I will throw this ball and catch it. First try with the first try.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Perfect.
We'll pretend I didn't throw those other 2 Pokeballs at it when it was just asleep and still at full health.
Yes, we will.
A sweet sap leaks from its tail's tip. Although not nutritious, the tail is pleasant to chew on.
No, it's not. No, thank you. Nope.
Oh, I think I named it this once before in one of my practices. There you go, Amy.
Oh, is it like the beaver's asshole that has like the gland that tastes like vanilla or raspberry or some shit? Is that what it's based on?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't want to know. The beaver's asshole.
Yeah, no, it's a real thing.
I know.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Hob says, love those little cards or title cards. The Pokemon usually changes each time. Though with Slowpoke, well, it probably won't.
Right. Yeah, the little cards that pop up when you like enter a new area.
Okay.
Like when we went into Union Cave and there was like the Onyx or whatever.
Yeah.
And, yeah. But yeah, they're really interesting, really cool. All right, so yeah, like I said, in between this week and next week, I'll grind up our grass types and make a salad. Sorry, I said grind up the grass. Anyway, good. You can keep reading. I'll start transferring people around because we're Going up against the rival who we don't need our starter for. I can't take... Not that I think I would want to, but I can't take Scramble off the team because he needs friendship. So I think I take Firebutt and Santina off the team for now. Actually, I guess... Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so... Sorry. So
No, please.
Husband Dust says, was Joe's pizza topped with bacon? No, it was not.
No, I drastically prefer sausage to bacon. You can make a euphemism out of that if you would wish, but it's just the truth. And so, I don't dislike bacon on pizza, but it's not like a go-to for me that it like needs to be a thing. Chicken bacon ranch was something that we used to get a lot when we were younger, when we were like hanging out with friends and stuff.
I didn't eat that one. But I do like bacon a lot. Like, I would put bacon on everything if it was healthier. But it's not.
Sure isn't.
So I try to limit it. Hob says, name it Rodriguez.
Why?
Erica says, I'll just tell you the vegetable on my pizza. Dill pickles.
Holy shit. One, I never would have guessed that. And two, I would never have thought to try to put pickles on a pizza. What do you think of it? Do
Did
you like
you
it?
put that on there, or did you ask for it to be put on there? Because I feel like that's not a normal topping. Winter says, I'm sorry, what? The beaver's what? Yeah, it's like a beaver's ass.
Yeah,
and they
there's-
like excrete like some kind of shit that like you just put like they put, it's like an artificial flavor.
Yeah, it's like this. It's like vanilla substitute, right? Like it's
Yeah,
not
like-
actual. Like real vanilla is very expensive, and so if you buy cheap vanilla, you're sometimes just getting a beaver's asshole excrement or excretion, right? Is that right? Am I right on that? Citation needed. Feel free to look it up for yourself, but be aware if you're typing beaver's asshole or something,
Yeah, you're probably gonna get porn before you get vanilla.
especially beaver.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hob says, I forgot I was still 30 seconds behind. Damn it. Oh, sorry.
Because then he specifies.
Speedy Gonzalez's cousin, Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow. That's... Wow.
I was thinking, like, I've always tried, because it says that it's the dopey Pokemon, I've always tried to, like, name it... I always wanted, I should say, to name it... Nice crit. Something, like, Seven Dwarfs related. But, one, I'm aware that it's somewhat of a touchy subject these days. And second of all, like... naming it... I think I named it Doc once, which makes sense, especially if we could get it to be Slow King, because then it's, like, all, smart or whatever. So you name it, like, Doc, because it's smart, but it's fine.
Erica says, they have it as a topping, and it's delicious.
Okay.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
That's definitely a thing over there. That they don't have that over here.
They really don't. Like I said, I'm very surprised.
No. I will say, like, something that's weird that a lot of pizza places have around here is a raspberry sauce, like
Oh, yeah,
for French fries or
No.
for mozzarella sticks.
for mozzarella sticks.
So you buy mozzarella sticks and you can get marinara sauce, or you can get raspberry sauce.
Which is
like...
It's just in this area. It was like... There was like a literal article about it that we saw
Yeah.
online. That, like, that's
very
a famous
regional.
thing. Yeah, in a couple of places.
I
around here.
don't honestly understand it, but whatever.
I've never tried it. I'm not a big raspberry guy to begin with. Like, it's fine. I don't hate them, but I'm not, like, in love with raspberries. And putting them on mozzarella sticks. Ooh, it feels like something that would be something I'd have to really push past. You know what I mean?
I will say, like, when I was a kid and having to, like, rely on the lack of food at my disposal, I would frequently take like a tortilla, like a flour tortilla, and put jelly on it and cream cheese on it. And then like heat it up in the microwave a little bit or in a skillet, or just eat it like that. And I feel like that's a little similar.
Sure.
Because I usually had raspberry jelly, because I'm not really a strawberry or grape jelly person. So I liked raspberry or apricot.
Cool.
Or cherry.
Grape all the way. That's just me.
But yeah, I would make those a lot. So I feel like it's slightly similar.
Yeah.
But weirder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Husband does said, did you order or go to a restaurant? No, we made them at home. They were frozen pizzas.
That's right.
Well, mine isn't. Mine is a frozen pizza crust that I then still have to make, because they don't make pizzas that are both gluten-free and lactose-free and don't taste like literal shit. So
Amy puts her own cheese on there. She puts her own toppings on. She like heats the crust first so that it crisps up enough to withstand the toppings. Puts the sauce on, the cheese on, the toppings on, all herself.
yeah.
And then puts it in the oven to cook. I would say alongside mine, but like, you know, whatever.
Yeah. So first I'll do like minced garlic, and then I'll do sauce, and then I'll do oregano, and then I'll do cheese, and then I'll do spinach, and then I'll do pepperoni. Too many pepperonis, because they shrink so much when you cook them.
Well, and you like them nice and crispy too.
Yeah. So. Anyway, but yeah, if you want to see me make a pizza, there's a video on Gluten Free for All of me making a pizza.
Link down in the description box below for the channel Gluten Free for All.
Yes.
You'll then have to search around on there to find the pizza, but it's not. There aren't
They're
that
not
many.
that many.
There aren't that many videos on the channel, so you will be able to find.
But you
Go
should
for
watch
it.
them all anyway.
They're pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
Pretty damn good.
They did taste good.
I mean, whoever did the camera work, just expert.
For sure, for sure.
It's really just the one that Dave did. Let's be real.
Oh my god.
That's the only one I'm talking about.
I know,
It's the one
I
that
know.
Dave helped with. Speaking of Dave, this Wednesday, Final Fantasy VIII live on the channel. This channel. Not actually live. We won't be live. But the video will be available for you to watch starting at noon Eastern on Wednesday. Right here on this channel. The first episode ever on this of us playing Final Fantasy VIII. I will say it starts off slow, but it's a tutorial for a JRPG, so of course it does. But it's very good. The series is very good. So
Stick it out.
I encourage you to check it out. It was a lot of fun.
Erica says, unlike my ex who had an asshole beaver. Sure. Yeah.
Yes, perfect. See, by the way, for folks who are curious, during the week, this is exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm literally going to be switch training. Teeth is already up to level 7, which is really nice, and learned growth. Hell yes. Until they are strong enough to then be doing things on their own. But
Winter says, lovely. That's a fact I can't unlearn.
you're welcome. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Inconvenient truths.
Oh, fuck me. Sadly, I feel like that is the case.
Yep. It sure is. Amazing.
Hub says the cats thought he would be easier to catch, but he just happened to be Oh my gosh, sorry. Super strong and good with firearms despite acting perpetually drowsy.
This is Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Nice. Okay. I'm starting to get the feel for this story. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Winter says, I'm in love with raspberries, but I'd never think to pair them with mozzarella sticks. I eat them with brie, though, so maybe I'll try it.
If you do, let us know what you think, because I can't bring myself to do it.
Yeah.
But apparently it's, like I said, apparently it's a thing around here, so.
I can't try it because I can't eat mozzarella sticks. But
Also true.
I used to love them.
You can't eat either part of mozzarella sticks.
Nope.
The breading
None
nor
of
the
it.
cheese.
Zero amount.
You could eat the egg that it's rolled in first before breaded.
I could eat eggs and raspberries. Great. Okay. Yum.
Delicious.
Yummy, yummy.
Hey, I saw for the first time in college, and I thought it was very strange, somebody having a jelly omelet, right? An omelet with jelly on it. Never seen it before. Really grossed me out. But he enjoyed it, and so more power to him.
Yeah.
But it was very strange to me. Very strange. Good old college.
Yeah.
When you say the phrase, I saw for the first time in college, and everybody goes, where's this going?
Luckily with you, it's typically not that bad.
I mean, if I said for the first time in college I saw a grown man naked, I mean, it's not true, because I'd seen a grown man naked before that. But it was also true that I saw a grown man naked in college. It happens.
Okay. I didn't ask.
You know the story, and you know the story.
But was this the moment to bring that up?
Who cares?
Okay. Okay.
It wasn't because he and I were having a sexual encounter or anything.
I never said that.
Neither did I. And if I did, that would be fine too. But I didn't.
Okay. I just don't know why we're having this conversation. Hobbs says, I won't sit and pretend that Speedy Gonzalez cartoons weren't problematic at all.
Sure.
But there's a reason actual Mexicans love them. It was still relatively positive representation for its time.
Yeah, because he would always come out on top.
Yeah. Husband Dust says, Chef Amy running through the kitchen.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
She runs that kitchen with an iron fist, like Iron Chef.
Yeah. As long as I'm not running through the forest, fucking everything.
Like
Oddish.
Oddish. Speaking of which, Teeth is level 8. We're getting there.
Oh my god. What's Oddish's name?
Amy's friend.
Oh, right. Yay. Hobbs says, Final Fantasy VIII was my first Final Fantasy. Never finished it, but still have a huge soft spot for it. Good. Then check out our videos.
That's right.
I liked the world building of the tutorial.
Well, and you'll see what I mean about it starting slow. I agree with you. I also liked the world building of the tutorial, but hopefully we give our reasoning enough for why we feel like that portion started slow. And, like I said, it gets a lot better. So don't think that, we're going to be just shitting on the game the whole time. That's not what we're interested in.
No.
Plus, Dave loves it, which is why he came to join us again for it. And you folks saw that months and months ago when we played A Plague Tale Innocence for the first time, and Dave was here for that stream. That was why, because we were filming Final Fantasy VIII at that point.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
And that was how far back it was, y'all. It was a literal year ago, right? Because it was last October. It was Spooky Month.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yep.
that was when Dave was here last. And as you watch through the series, you'll see our exploits and stuff. And then, at some point through the series, maybe we'll look drastically different than we did when we played it the first time.
Who knows?
I mean, I do. I know. Pick
Yeah,
me. I know. Pick me.
Oh my gosh. You know, guys, we just, we do the best we fucking can. And sadly, sometimes falling short is just, that's where we land.
That's right. Yeah.
And it's, you know, here we are. Unfortunately, you have to deal with it because we do. We have to deal with it a lot.
I mean, they could just stop watching us. I wouldn't recommend that, but you could.
They could. Oh, no. Okay. Winter says, college was where I first saw a grown man naked. Life drawing class was fun.
Yes, that is also what I was talking about when I said that I, too, first saw a grown man naked in college.
Hobbs says, suspiciously specific denial. Just kidding. Yes.
That's right.
Wow, we've been on the God of War train that long? Damn.
Right?
Yes, very long.
Yep.
Because I remember the
Rats game.
being right before the big God of War stretch.
It was 5 games, and God of War, the most recent regular God of War, and God of War Ragnarok took a very long time.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why it felt so weird when God of War was over. It was like, okay, but like, what do we do now? Because we had just spent so much time on God of War that it just didn't feel normal that we weren't still doing it.
Yep. I agree.
And that's just weird. That's just weird.
Very. Now, let's see if this is enough to actually do some damage or if I have to switch again. That was a crit? Fine, we're not ready to stop switch training yet. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Like, I could, but it's just a waste of time. Come on, Peeves.
Hobbs says, okay, I need to go to bed.
Don't we all? Like I said, I'm literally just going to be doing this in between this week and next week.
Nighty night, guys.
Good night, Hob. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate having you.
Winter says good night.
Yeah, I think we can take our cue from Hob as well. Like I said, we're literally just doing this. We wanted to make sure that we caught up with all your lovely messages. Amy's going to get a glass of water and or lemonade for herself so that...
No, I finished the lemonade, which is why I keep on burping. I have like indigestion from it.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. My digestive system, guys.
Yeah.
Just, I don't want it anymore. Just take it away.
Give it back. I'd like to return this. It's defective.
Yeah, definitely. Just replace it with something new. Winter says, I also need to go to bed soon. LOL. I hope you guys get some sleep at some point too. And Hasbin does us good night.
Yes, we will do our best. In fact, so for those of you, this is fine. It's Rattata. We'll just curse it. Yeah, for those who are unfamiliar, that we stream every Monday and Friday. Fridays here on Video Games for All at 8 p.m. Eastern. They're always at 8 p.m. Eastern, either day. And Mondays, we're over on Geek for All. So Amy mentioned Gluten Free for All earlier, and now I will remind you about Geek for All. Both channels, links down in the description box below, and you can go check either one of those out, or both of them, of course. And then whether you're here or there, please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so that you will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out, including more of our streams, whenever we go live, or our pre-records. I mentioned... Final Fantasy VIII coming out this Wednesday, so you'll get a notification when that comes out if you ring the bell here after you've subscribed. Sorry, and then again, if you do that on the other channels as well, you'll get notifications there also. And last but not least, please don't forget to check out the links to our socials. down in the description below as well, especially Gluten Free for All's Instagram, because right now that is where most of the Gluten Free for All, or all of the Gluten Free for All content is going currently, is over on the Instagram, and we are working our way towards getting ourselves back to regular posting schedules on the other channels. And like I said, Geek for All, not this coming week, but the week after, will be chock full of Duskmorn content. You will not be missing anything from us there when you do the thing. Ring the bell. So, and thank you for doing that. Amy.
Yes.
We had some amazing folks here with us, joining us tonight on stream.
We sure did.
And you know what that means. You have some work to do.
I really do. Has been Dust. Thank you so much for being here. I know you were late. There's no such thing as being late. if you get here, we're grateful to have you.
Yes, and thank you for coming despite being exhausted, which you
Yes.
mentioned, and I'm so sorry that you are, but thank you for taking your time and taking the time to join us. It really does mean the world.
Yeah, it really does. Winter, thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry that you learned about Beaver Butt, but I am also so grateful for the Snup dates.
Always.
And the storyboards for,
For cats.
Skimble Shanks.
That's right, that too, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ahab, thank you so much for being here and giving Willem Dafoe and Alfred Molina cool things for us to watch and just being your awesome self.
That's right.
Winter says, thanks for the stream. I was having a sucky day, but this was a great way to end it. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Winter, for all you do.
That's so wonderful to hear. Thank you. That means a lot.
Supreme Snail Mom and Supreme Person.
That's right.
Erica, thank you so much for being here and saying exactly the right words. I mean, first of all, fucking dill pickles on your pizza. What the fuck?
I would never have thought of that.
But thank you so much for figuring out the perfect way to say what I absolutely was thinking but didn't realize I was thinking when you said bratty, twinkie, bottomness.
Bottomness, yeah.
It was absolutely the perfect verbiage for that. You nailed it. You fucking nailed it. You nailed it with your goldenrod. No.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. That's right. Hopefully we'll be there next week. We'll see.
Yes. So, Marcus, thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you had so much fun tonight. You did a lot of laughing.
Yeah.
And that's really nice to see.
It's what we want to see all the time.
Marcus is very stoic sometimes. And so it's nice to see him laugh and have a good time.
That's right. I'm relatively certain that was everyone, but I want to make sure I
think so.
didn't miss anything. Yeah, I think that was all of us.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was a great group tonight. Very close-knit and loving group.
That's right.
Winter says snail, rainbow, glittering stars, and fist bump or fist raised.
Yeah, like fist to the air.
Yeah.
Because one punch!
Amazing.
That's right.
Amazing.
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, no, not Peeves. We'll go with Mr. Owl. Peeves is at too low health to deal with a Rattata right now. But yeah, everybody, as a reminder, if you were not one of the folks whose name was just mentioned, but you were watching us tonight, you didn't get that shout out only because we didn't see you in chat, but we still really do appreciate you. And so thank you so much for being here with us, whether you did hear your name just now or not. We thank you for spending any and all of your time with us that you did, because we really enjoyed having you, and we hope that you really enjoyed it as well. If you're watching on the VOD and you want to give yourself a shout out in the comments down below, you are more than welcome to do so, and we would love to shout you out right back, or thank you for spending your time with us in that way.
Yes, because we do thank you for spending your time with us.
Always. We, as I said, will be back live again on Monday. I didn't specify what we do on Monday, but on Mondays, over on Geek for All, we play Magic the Gathering Arena for Magic Monday. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're playing whatever the newest limited format is at the time. So we will be looking into... there will probably be... that does not bite. It will probably be more Bloomborough, but there could be Cube soon, because they tend to do that right before a new set comes out. So it will be one of those. If it's Cube, be prepared for me to be upset and cursing and angry. So if that is something that you're interested in seeing and kind of reveling in my pain, you are more than welcome to come join us. We'd love to have you.
Always. I always revel in your pain.
And if you are not interested in Magic the Gathering content, no worries whatsoever. We'll be back here, like I said, next Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern to continue this. We will have fully leveled up our 2 grass types to get ready to take on our rivals Croconaw. And hopefully you will all be able to join us for that as well, because again, as a reminder, that is this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time, right here on Video Games for All, as we now always are. Asterisk, the week after, we will not be here on Friday, either Thursday or not at all. Right. Stay tuned for next week to find out what's going on there. Yes. Or join us on any of our streams on Geek for All, and we can answer those questions for you then as well. Not because we're trying to be secretive, we just actually legit haven't talked about it yet, and we have to figure it out.
Need to figure it out. But as soon as we do, we'll try to let you guys know, because we realize that's short notice. Yeah, so we'll have the answer for you kind of one way or another. We'll have the answer for you on Monday at minimum, and then, of course, if you're only here for video game stuff, we'll have it next Friday, so... come join us, and we would love to have you. But between now and the next time that we see you, whenever that happens to be, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I've been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody. Oh god. Okay.